Hello and good morning and welcome to Thursday. We hope that you've woken up with a big smile on your face. If you're bleary-eyed, the year is 2013 and I am joined. You ever do that? Wake up and go, what year is it? Anyway, well, that's just me then. I am joined on this Thursday morning in 2013 by the wonderful Linda. Good morning, my darling.
Good morning, my darling.
How are you? You always do this. You always talk like that to me and I like it.
I'm fine.
Good. What have you got that's special for us today?
Actually, I've had a sneaky peek at my challenge and it has seriously got some amazing bronzite in it. It looks like it's had golden, melted gold poured into it. Stunning.
Ooh.
Stunning.
Swoon. Swoon. That's what it should be called.
Yeah.
Now before anything, we've got something a little bit exciting to announce. That we, JewelleryMaker team, for the Make and Sell Jewellery Magazine Awards 2013, voted by the readers of the magazine, we absolutely sweeped up, didn't we? Yay!
Yo!
We won everything that we were nominated for, so we are absolutely beaming this morning, and we thank you from the bottoms of our hearts. We love you so much, and you know it's all because of you wonderful jewellery makers out there that we're even here, so thank you so much. I feel a little bit like I should thank my mother for being there. I should thank Oliver for all of his patience. I should thank Kirsty for not bringing me toast this morning. Less carbs. Would you like to thank anybody, Linda?
Well, I'd like to thank my husband for sticking by me.
What? I'd like to thank my husband. Oh, hang on, wait, I've never been married. Let's go. Let's kick off today's show. Cass, would you like to thank anybody?
Oh.
Come on, think on the spot here. It's not a long list. You want to thank everybody?
Everybody.
Thank you so much, my darling jewellery makers. Now, we won the award for the best tools. So we thought we'd kick off the show. Not just that, but a host of other awards too, which we will be boasting about probably throughout the day because we're all chuffed. We've got big old heads now. Now this is a prime example of exactly why I think we were voted and won said award. Have a look at what I've got for you. I'm going to give you your tool rest this morning. Now the tools that are on the tool rest don't actually come with, but you are getting your handy Andy, or as Kirsty calls it, your handy Andy. Oh, love that ordo. Now, your handy Andy is perfect for soutache. You ever been like, oh, trying to look at those little detailed things? It is also perfect for things like your polymer clay, your silver clay, and anything that needs detail. Your beading, your bead looming, your bead weaving. If you're doing certain patterns in your bead weaving and it's really tiny detailed work and it's seedy beads that you're working with, then you're going to want well, you're going to need the helping hands. We call him Handy Andy because there you go. He didn't want to get out of his dressing gown this morning because he's well handy. Now, this is also great for macrame because you've got the little pinchy, and if you're adding details on or sewing anything, you've got the little pinchy crocodile clips. If you're sewing pearls into tiaras, the Handy Andy or the helping hands is absolutely invaluable for your designs. Of course, you've got the magnification in there. I think it's up to 10 times magnification on there as well. Now I'm going to give to you the box to put your DVDs in. I'm going to give to you your bracelet board and I'm going to give to you your foam board as well. So the Handy Andy, the tool rest, the DVD box, the sponge board with the velvet top, your bracelets and necklace board. Now that's really invaluable as a jewellery maker. You've got to have as many of those boards as you can. You can have more than one project on a go. You've got the compartments for your gemstones there. You've got the measurements all the way around as well. I don't know a jewellery maker that hasn't got tons of these. If you've just started jewellery making, let me tell you, you won't be able to live without this. So you've got everything that you see here for one early bird price tag. This is going to be a stocking filler perhaps for you. This is going to be maybe one of those little gifts for your very best friend because you want to entice them into jewellery making with you. And by the way, I've got a definite best friend strand coming up for you later on. Sapphire, amazing. All of this, open a basket because it's worth it today. All of this fabulous gear for one small price tag of just £8.95. I'll have one of those. Maybe take two. One for you, one for your friend. Maybe if you, like our wonderful Wall of Fame lady yesterday, was getting stuff for her grandma and for her mum. Maybe you're a family of jewellery makers. Let us know. 60777JM Studio, followed by your message. Keep it interactive this morning. For £8.95, you're getting extreme value. You're getting a lot for your money. Let me talk to you about the sponge board, the foam board, because you've also got that velvet top. Now this is wonderful if you're working with a bulldog clip on the top and you're doing your macrame. It's fab for that. It's great if you're working with lots and lots of beads. Because of the velvet top, it won't tend to shoot here, there and everywhere. Now this is also great if you've got boxes and you want to cut it and fill the box like our box here that I've got coming up for you later. If you wanted to cut it, you could put it inside a glass top box and maybe make your slits for rings. So if you want to make your slits for your rings, you can just put your rings inside and display it like that. So you don't have to use it for the function that, because I'm always cutting up my foam board and doing things like that. It's very, very handy. You do need it as a jewellery maker. So if you've already got this, you think, oh, I don't need another one. Yeah, you do. It's wonderful. There are so many things that you could actually do with your foam board. Don't forget you've got the bracelets and your necklace board, invaluable for your projects, your handy Andy and your tool rest. Linda's using her tool rest right now. And Linda, these tool rests, everybody's got them, haven't they?
Yes, absolutely. They are really, really useful because if for nothing else, it keeps all the tools in one place. You know, they do tend to spread on a work surface, and if you've got them all with the same coloured handles, you really are sorting and looking, and that's just valuable time for me.
And it's just good to have it there rather than spread all over your desk.
Exactly. It's the right angle, isn't it, to go for it like that?
Absolutely.
Totally. So, no, they are a very, very, very simple invention, but very clever because of that, really.
Very clever. Yeah. Just a must-have. Yeah. All of this. What about the price? £8.95. Is that a good price tag?
Incredible price tag. I mean, I was in a well-known hobby store yesterday. Only because
turncoat.
I was desperate. I was absolutely desperate.
All right,
I couldn't
get
in here, so I was shot in to get some wire. And to be absolutely honest with you, it really pained me to do it because it is expensive, as are many retailers, to be truthful. So when you see it here, just get it because we are so competitive.
We really are, and you know what, if you ever do find the opposite is true, give us a ring, let us know about it, and we'll do our very best to fix the situation. £8.95, get crafty with us today. Are you off to the NEC, or can't you get there? So many people said to us last year that they went to buy stuff at the NEC and didn't because they came back and went, better prices on Jewellery Maker. Said it like that. Don't know where they're from. Better said it like that. A couple of my friends are gone, you see, today. Check it out. I told you me and my friend Alice went to this bead shop in Hitchin the other day. Woohoo! Geometric beading. Have you seen it? Crikey O'Reilly, that's coming. That's got to come. Who should we send? Linda. I'm sending you to the geometric beading class, all right?
Yeah, that's great. Well, yes, I'll go. Now? Is it? Go now?
No, but I will send you there and then I'll come and take you to lunch because it's right by my house.
Excellent.
So it's a date. It's a date.
It's an absolute date. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Oh. Yeah, I have seen it, and it is absolutely stunning. And it's the way to go, isn't it? Really.
You should have seen it, Linda. Honest to God, all these collars and tapestries.
Yeah. Oh, and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
So watch this space. There will be a diva moment. Chloe told me I was a diva this morning, so that's happening. I was like, "Where's the geometric beading?" She's like, "What's happening to you? You're a diva." Now. We're going to give you the information on the Make and Sell Jewellery Magazine's wonderful awards, which we thank you so much because we won the following. Here you go. To the Jewellery Maker Awards 2013. We are the winners of the best jewellery making online shopping website, the best UK supplier. Come on, woo! Woo! The best supplier for jewellery kits. Woo! The best semi-precious stone supplier. You knew we had that one down. The best for tools. I've always said it. I've got the best tools. Best workshop provider. Woo! The best, oh, we got a workshop going on today. The best overall bead range.
Yes.
And last but most certainly not least, and check this one out, the best jewellery making channel. Thank you so much for clapping ourselves. Shouldn't clap ourselves. We're so happy. Thank you so much. Someone ring Chloe and an Oxbury and tell them we need champagne.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, okay. Make some demands. Now, I've got some amazing things in celebration of our recent awards. Have a look. Now, yesterday I bought you curb chain in sterling silver. Today, 20 inches of link chain. So it's still sterling silver, a different type. Ooh. Oh, and it's still got the lovely charm. You're right, Kirsty. Don't forget, said Kirsty, because that's what made us both go, ooh, need it. It's funny, isn't it? Silly little things that make girls go, ooh, we need it. Things that make you go, ooh. Now have a look. Hang on a minute. Will there be an award after party, is what we want to know. We'll have one. Kirst, we've got a day off tomorrow, love. Now. Yeah. Can somebody get a picture of me and Natalia and Kirsty falling out of a club, like ab fab? Apparently, Paul is being pictured doing that right now. Sheila and Linda will follow, no doubt. I've got rose gold curb chain for you, sterling silver, rose gold. That made Cass's ears prick up, didn't it? Woohoo! Yes, I did say rose gold. Yes, I did say sterling silver, and I know that one's going to sell out for absolute sure. Now look at these, brand new. Now these aren't just any amethyst teardrops. These are flat. We do love these, don't we? These are JewelleryMaker flat top teardrops of amethyst. I tell you what, I should have done that advert, don't you think? This isn't any purple. This is amethyst purple. Perfect for soutache. Melting in the mouth gorgeousness. I love those edges. I love, yeah, you need them so much, so many different things though, don't you? You don't even realise it. If you've just started jewellery making, you'll remember this strand because you started jewellery making, you're doing your rounds and stuff like that, and then you realise about a year down the line, I need those. I remember seeing those flat edge. It's one of those strands you've got to get because we don't see them often. They're coming up for you today. I have got, what about the agate? Hold your horses, I've got these agate teardrops as well. Now this is an autumny strand. I've made up the word autumny rather than autumnal. It's autumny. Chocolate banded agate. Oh, why do they do it to us, ladies? Makes me want to eat chocolate for breakfast. We should eat chocolate. Oh, I did. Chloe gave me a pan au chocolate. Oh, there's me. I'm not supposed to be eating carbs. I ate an apple and an orange on the way to work this morning in a pledge to myself to stop eating rubbish. And then I ate a pan au chocolate. Couldn't resist it. Oh, me and my will, or lack of it. Now, hang on a minute. So we won the best jewellery making channel that supplies the precious, semi-precious gemstones, but also we give you precious gemstones. I'm about to give you one of the most strikingly stunning multi-sapphire strands I've seen. I think I've only ever seen one that gets close. And you know what you're going to notice from this strand is that these aren't just single strand with the teardrops underneath. These are absolutely packed. We've held this back so it's ready for Christmas. It is our most exclusive strand of sapphire, and it's absolutely, you'll see what I mean when it's stacked on. Instead of just giving you one row of teardrops, they are stacked on so much that they go up and down on the strand. Oh my gosh, you need it. Don't let me. Look at this. Look at the pink. Look at the deep, deep blue. There's Ceylon blues in this strand. Oh my goodness. Whew. Now I'm going to make something for my best friend Belinda for Christmas. This is the strand I want. Kirsty's just saying, for me, for me, for me. Oh, look at the, I mean, they're just, creme de la creme. Feel so rich. Now, you know what? Let's challenge Linda. She's not looking challenged enough this morning. Linda did a little bit of a dive as though she was Jenny Cleary this morning and said, I want that, I want that. All right, I want that one. She didn't say it like that. She was like, I need these as my challenge today. So because she's Linda and we love her, and we would deny her nothing, we said, all right, Lynn. She did get me in a bit of a headlock. Have a look. Oh my gosh. They are absolutely, don't you love Tiger's Eye? They're mesmerizing. Look at that sheer. It's like caramel. It's beautiful. The Tiger's Eye. Oh, love it. Bit of wire wrapping, that's what I was thinking. Kirsty went wire wrap, wire wrap, wire wrap. I'm thinking a ring. I'm thinking, but you know what? What about cufflinks? What about chaps? Don't forget the chaps with this one, because I think it's a unisex gemstone. His and hers jewellery. What about somebody who's just got married? You could do them his and her jewellery. That would be cute instead of his and her mugs, which, let's face it, aren't half as good as all his and hers bathrobes. I went to say it like you then. Sorry. Bathrobes. Sorry, I meant bath. Listen, I love your accent. Everyone takes the mickey out of my accent round here, so don't worry about it. Have a look. Then I've got bronzite, and this is why Linda had a diva moment. Look at this bronzite. She's saying it's like melted gold. It is literally like watching Harry Potter, where all that melted golden fire. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Kirsten's saying she can tell I've got kids because it's always things like Harry Potter references. Expelliarmus, yeah. No, do you know what? My son's best friend has taught his dog, when he says Expelliarmus, he plays dead. He goes, dunk. It's brilliant. Yeah, it took him ages. He was like, yes, I'm a wizard. Watch this, Jenny. Expelliarmus. He goes, douche. Have a look. Oh, dogs are so clever, aren't they? Have a look. And it is funny, because we go on a bit of a trail of sort of adventure with gemstones sometimes when we say they remind us of things. They remind me of this, that and the other. Melted gold is certainly, Linda, what we're thinking about. And we're always talking about fantasy films when we're looking at gemstones, aren't we?
Yes, yeah, I think so. Particularly, what's that one with all those blue people in it?
Oh, Avatar.
That's the one. That's the one that always reminds me of gemstones. All the colours and things.
All the blue people. Yeah. Smurfs or Avatar?
Avatar, definitely.
There is a planet Pandora, isn't there, after all, on Avatar?
There is. Of course there is.
Is it wrong to fancy blue people? No, I don't think it is it? And they're kind of... No, it's not Smurfs. It's not the hats. Have a look. I did think those creatures, whatever they are a little bit attractive. Is that wrong? Yeah, it's quite a lot of wrongness there. Have a look. Now look. Look at that. I love this. Now, all right, Linda. You chose the smoky quartz, and you chose, it is Linda's favourite, says Bundle. You chose the Tiger's Eye, and you chose more than most the bronzite. Talk to me about why.
With this particular bronzite, what really sort of set me off on wanting to make jewellery from it is definitely the pouring of the molten gold that appears to be inside it. It's particularly brilliant for that. And then it's the shape and the size. They're going to be lovely for making waterfalls. They're going to be lovely for making flowers with. They're going to be lovely for twisting into jewellery. And apparently this chocolate brown is the new black as well, so obviously it goes along that rib. Next to the smoky quartz and the Tiger's Eye, match made in heaven. They've all got their own properties. The Tiger's Eye works beautifully well with the bronzite for obvious reasons, the colours, but the chatoyancy in the Tiger's Eye is almost highlighting that molten gold in the bronzite for me. So I've got sort of lots of phenomena going on, but they're all working beautifully together.
I just love this trio. Any sort of first thoughts about designs?
I think I may well do. I think I'm going to try, you know, the tiara twisting, which we normally do tend to use specifically for bridal jewellery. So we're going to be using pearls and quartz and sort of very, perhaps rose quartz, pale colours. I'm going to have a go making something that's quite vibrant because, you know, these, just for party really, as opposed to wedding, just for celebration. Yeah.
Do you know what? It is going to be Christmas, it is going to be New Year's Eve, and people tend to want to dress up more, especially in the winter time, because we go out less. We want to really make an effort, and these are wintry, deep and dark, and a little bit mystical, and most certainly mesmerising. We're already losing lots of these on the website, so if you don't want to miss out, hop on those phone lines. 0800 644 655 is a free phone UK landline number if you're dialing this morning. If you're webbing, it's all the W's.JewelleryMaker.com. Are you ready for your price tag of just £19.95? You are getting big, gorgeous tiger's eye. Those puffy ovals are 22 by 16. The bronzite pairs are 10 by 8. And your fabulous smoky quartz on the graduation is 6 by 5 to 12 by 8. And £19.95. And don't forget, if you're shopping with us today, there's an extended money back guarantee. I don't know why we spoil you so much. I do, because we love y'all. Do you know what? We're giving you that extended money back guarantee from now until the 31st of January 2014. I didn't even know I'd make it to 2014. Like that, it seems like so far in the future, you know, but it's not. It's happening, 2014. How mad is that, Linda?
It's bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it goes quicker sort of every year, but every year New Year's resolution is to slow it down, but it never happens.
Never. I remember at the millennium thinking, oh yeah, I get it, it's the millennium.
14 years ago nearly.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Ryan Josh had only just been born, hadn't he? 1995. Kerry, you'd only just been born. What year were you born, Kerry?
91.
Oh my word.
Which one?
91.
You were born in 91. That was my first year of secondary school. Oh gosh, doesn't it make you feel like, oh Ollie, God. Ollie's like, ah! He's like a monster in my ear. How dare you? Somebody take this youth away. Now, 91, Kerry. Chloe's just coming and gone, shut up, shut up. Are you legal to work? Aren't you only just out of nappies? Now, Chloe, we want to do our Christmas VT because we've had some fabulous ideas. We're feeling very festive this morning. Will you be gracing our screens with the Christmas VT?
I heard they're not like the ones you did last year.
I don't know what you're talking about. She said she hopes they're not like the ones I did last year, which couldn't be played for reasons which I can't go into. Now, yesterday we bought you hearts. They sold out like that. I love hearts. I'm so massive on sentiment. Are you, Linda?
Yes, I am. I think it's more for female members of the family, to be truthful. I get quite sentimental with it. It's weird, that is, isn't it? It's like my ultra feminine side kicks in when I see hearts. It's not particularly romantic for me. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Feminine,
but it is like a little gesture, isn't it? To
yes.
your mum,
I agree, yeah,
to your
absolutely.
sister,
Yeah,
to your bestie,
yeah.
you know, to your daughter.
To your Westie.
Your best friend, your
I thought you
bestie.
said your Westie.
Or your Westie. I love Westies. How lovely would these be on a little Westie Christmas collar? Oh, I like that. Hannah Roxbury, I was going to call her Canna Roxbury, then Hannah Roxbury would put these on her cats. Now, these really are beautiful because just one of them is going to make a big impact, isn't it? I'm also thinking about putting these over the top of the heart steel, the sheet metal we've got, the heart ones.
Yeah.
putting one of these on top of that just to sort of outline, it would look nice, wouldn't it? You could do so much with these. You can embellish it with polymer clay. You could just leave it as it is. You can cage it. The green over the white looks so stunning, and this really is winter white, and together with the Amazonite. Now you could do, I always think with white and Amazonite, you could do sort of quite go down sort of some different roads here, because in the summer with silver it's very fresh, but actually you can make this quite wintry with your antique bronze and your bit of rose quartz here and there. The Amazonite's got that sort of, well, do you know what it is? It's got that sort of vintage feel to it because of that classic colour. And I think if you are shopping with us today to get gemstones, not only that offer sentiment, but also will stretch throughout the year, because, I mean, look at this. This could be a ring. It could go as a pendant. It could be a handbag charm. It could be earrings. I think you've got a lot of scope for your design here, and we all love a heart, don't we? Don't we? We all love a heart. Have a heart, will you, Kirsty? Have a heart. Now, don't forget, yesterday, our bright pink hearts just went whoof, out the door, never to be seen again. And I do think if you're creating your own Christmas gifts, actually, wouldn't these look cute on your Christmas tree with red bows? They would look cute.
I just have to see your Christmas tree. It's going to have everything, every gemstone, every single thing that jewellery makers sell. It's going to be a JM Christmas tree this year.
It is. I can't wait to. I will be putting it on.
Do.
I will. And then when you come over to do your bead thing, you can come over and actually witness it. Bit of eggnog.
I mean, it is going to be 17 feet high, isn't it? So just about fit it in, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love eggnog.
I think 17 foot, yeah. I counted them and lost. Well, we haven't got a ceiling, you see, Oliver. It's all been taken away. It's got beams. So we haven't got that where it's going. It hasn't got, because the bedrooms and that are behind, we've got like a little balcony that you go, and then all of the roof's been taken out, so it's all big beams. It's like a Tudor house. It's a bit creepy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. And I'm not even going there counting the Amazonites. These could be the groom's cufflinks. How cute would that be? Oh, I like that idea. You could put these onto do you know what? One of the wonderful ladies at the on the workshop yesterday was telling me she's found the shoe backings that I wanted on a famous auction site, so now I'm ready to go. I put hearts on my shoes. Black heels, little hearts on the front. How Minnie Mouse would that look? I love that idea.
Yeah, I was only looking at those yesterday, actually, because I was thinking of making soutache.
That's exactly why I was looking at it.
Is that right?
We'll have a little bit more of a chat about that in a minute. Limited stock, a duo of hearts, 2 hearts. Are you ready? Limited stock. Hold the phone. $6.95 for 2. Do you know what I would do? I'd buy 3 or 4 of these. I would. How many have we got, Kirsty? Because I know it's limited. Are you serial? Less than 20. I would absolutely, while I was on the phone, just grab as many as you can. Aventurine earrings. That's your price tag. If you would only, what for aventurine earrings? £7-8 in sterling silver, maybe more. And then you've made a profit from whatever follows. I love opportunities like this, because if I am creating to sell on, I've got so much opportunity to make myself a pretty penny. And these could be angel wings as well, couldn't they? So they could be christening gifts. £6.95. Lots of you on the phone lines. It does look like this one's going to sell out. QDG C20. Don't forget, a lot of you lovely jewellery makers are shopping online today. So if you are thinking about shopping on the phone lines, I would get in early. If you don't like price tags, put the phone down. But if you do, you are in competition with everybody on that website. Oh, and you know me, I'm very competitive. I can't be beaten. Don't like it, do I? Now, let's go. Oh, I love these. Have a look at what I got for you. Oh, there they are, there they are. There's my tweezers. Now, am I right, Kirsty, in thinking that these ones, the little twisty, turny ones, are in fact chandy beads? Would that be a correct? I think they blinking well are. I think they're chandy beads. Oxbury will no doubt be on the back phone in a minute. Do you know what this reminds me of, this shape? What's that delicious pudding where there's lots and lots of fruit and it goes around in a ring?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh!
It begins with a K, doesn't it?
Is it a K?
Yeah,
All it's saying is it's a tartare.
No, it's. I've got a mould at home.
Yeah, the little.
Them.
Oh, that's what it
Yeah.
reminds me of. And you put jelly and loads and loads of delicious, yummy fruits.
I
And
think it's
oh,
sort of
yeah.
an Austrian dessert.
Oh, yes, it could be an Austrian dessert. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, why does everything remind us of food? Aren't these gorgeous? Look at the details, sorry. Now, these could go either... Why won't it stay away? Stay where you are. It's because I called it a jelly. Now, these could go either way up. Essentially, they're bead caps, aren't they? Aren't they pretty? Look at the detail. These are Chandy beads. They're sterling silver. And look at the way they're blackened so that they look very medieval. Don't you think that oxidization really lends to the medieval look? I'm reading I'm reading the Red Queen at the moment. I'm reading about chainmail armor and things like that, and it's really making me think about that. It's giving it, you've got that wonderful look about it. It's the finishing details that really make a difference, that really I mean, if you're doing vintage pieces, these are just perfect. I love the detail. Now, you're also getting sterling silver plain bead caps. Now, these don't have to go as bead caps. I quite like them as features. They're great as buttons as well, aren't they? You don't have to use it. Do you know, I never use two on either side of the bead, but Kirsty does. I use one. Now, what I like the idea of here is making a little polymer clay acorn, and that being my acorn top, because that's what this is reminding me of. I do love an acorn. I do love an acorn. I do, there's something about them. Do you ever pick them off the tree and pull them out just so you can see the smoothness of the inside of the acorn top? I did hear that if you place conkers around... Have a look. I'm not sure I believe in that. Is it really true? These could go up this way though as well, couldn't they? Bracelet manufacturer? I don't think there is. Now, I'm going to give you 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 individual silver charms or bead caps, however you want to look at them, for embellishing your pieces. Now, if I was to give you these for £1 each, do you know what? If I saw these for £1 each, I would snap them up. I would, because I can make that charm bracelet look. I know I've got sterling silver, so it will last. And I know if I'm making a gift for somebody, it's going to be a quality gift. Remember, these are solid sterling silver. They're not going to be £1 each, which is utter madness. Get on the phone if you love a bit of madness. Here it is for you. WEG C40, all of these. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All for just £9.95. Unbelievable value. Incredible. Crazy. All of those things and more. This is your opportunity to start adding silver to your jewellery. The intricacy of these wonderful, these three here. Then you've got the plain. It could be your little acorns. It could be that you just want to top off a nice black onyx. And then your Chandy beads, which are all done by hand and utterly detailed. These are really going to finish off your pieces. They're really going to draw the eye in to those gemstones, and they are going to make such a huge difference to your designs. For under £10, you've got it all wrapped up, ready for Crimbo. 0800 644 655 is the phone number that you need to be dialing. It's a free number if you're dialing from a UK landline, and don't forget your extended money-back guarantee from now until the 31st of January next year. That's 2014. Good grief. You can shop online. It's all the W's.JewelleryMaker.com. Now, it's great value we're seeing there, isn't it? How many days is that for the money back guarantee? How many exact days until Christmas? I'd like to know. Gosh. Now, which one should we do, Kirsty? Let's go to 22. 22. Colour, colour, colour. Colour, colour, colour. I do love a bit of colour. Now, Linda, we got these lovely shell pearls, which you and I are a bit red, proper poppy red here. And Kirsty was saying she thought of you when she made this bundle because of these red pearls. Have a look. Now, I'm going to show you the pink next to it. Just look how red they are. That's the pink. It is so red that it's difficult for our cameras to focus on it because it's so red. Now, this is the red you want, isn't it, for poppies? Poppy red. Linda and I are a bit obsessed with our poppies. Now, these are great for rolling up together. What would you do with these?
Do you know, I really quite like how it's sitting just on your arm like that, particularly with wearing a black dress. If you've got, like, you know, you've got your poppy, your polymer clay poppy on there.
Yeah.
You've got like a little set going on there, but it's just enough to go for work. Going to the office, whatever, pop it on in the morning, just a little elasticated double bracelet like that out of those pearls. It's stunning, and it's stunning because of the colour. How would I keep them together? The 2-hole spacer bars? You can certainly use the 2-hole spacer bars, but because they look 4mm to me, I think they'll sit quite happily anyway.
Oh, even if they were just stretchies?
There's not a lot of weight going on there, so a couple of stretches together, or bring it together with those little, you know, bring the 2 strands together at the clasp and drop.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
The little silver bead caps that you just have that as a little flower on it. Yeah, I think that looks really pretty actually as it is, especially wearing a plain black dress like that.
It could just be the little simplicity. So many of us are wearing our poppies at the moment. It's going to go, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's got a wealth of uses. A 4mm.
Oh gosh.
For me now in the soutache world.
Darling.
Oh yes, we're very posh now in the soutache world. But in the soutache world, 4mm are like gold dust for us. You know, they're great for doing around, you know, inside your little swirls and coils and things. Superb. So I home in on 4mm beads. Any type of 4mm bead. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I love that. I'm also with you now. Since I've witnessed geometric beading, I am zoned in on CD beads and 4mm. I'm like, I need them. Even crimp beads they were doing geometric beading with, which I just found absolutely blew my mind. Now you've got colour. You have to have strands like this, I think, Linda, because you always want to be able to go to a strand to just grab one of them to just colour match something. Yeah, well, if you look in the shops now, in the high street shops, you know, all of the what I call the costume jewellery, and that is very, very bright and very busy. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very busy. Lots of chain going on, lots of charm necklaces, lots of dangles. So the bright ones are a really good idea to keep in your stash.
I agree.
Really, really good idea. And that particular bundle there really works as a kit. On my eye from here, I could use that as a kit.
Oh, hey up, this is great. Look what Rosanna's done. This has just been put next to me.
Yeah, really,
now
really
this is very sophisticated, isn't it?
Really sophisticated, yeah, very much. There's a lot going on.
I love the way she's joined it here.
They're so pretty, aren't they?
Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it funny how you look at gemstones a certain way and then you see somebody else's take on them? This is why it's so lovely to get involved in our Facebook page. Just zoning in on things, and you just think to yourself, I never would have thought of that. Isn't it wonderful? And now it literally goes off like a firework in your mind, doesn't it? You need to grab this bundle for its sheer versatility.
That's a flurry of butterflies, isn't it? And what a good idea. I love that.
Butterflies and flowers, I love that.
Yeah, it's like a flurry of butterflies around flowers. It's really good. It's really imaginative, that is. I mean, you know, you don't have to be completely and utterly just put it onto chain, just put it onto a piece of beading thread. You know, experiment a bit and look how well that works.
It's just sensational. Are you ready to get yourself involved? There are so many of you grabbing us on the web. We've nearly run out on the phone lines, so if you are there on the phone lines, stay where you are. If you're not yet, quickly grab that receiver and dial, because you're going to miss out perhaps if you don't. Are you ready? Get involved. PTG C56 is your item code there. Oh, you little rascal. 4 strands for $7.95. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my hands to me. Unbelievable. I give you the dimensions very quickly because these are going to go well. I don't blame you. Lots of you buying 2 of these. Multicoloured shell nuggets at 11 by 5. Your red rounds are 4. Then you've got your ovals at 9 by 6. And then one more to read for you, 6mm in the hot pink. This is an essential bundle for $7.95. I cannot believe the value you're getting. Go and go and have a little bit of a research. I'm very confident that I think this is the best price you're going to find.
No, I'm sure it is, yeah.
Even if you compare to non-genuine gemstones, even glass, I think competitively, these are genuine gemstones. You've got shell and you've got shell pearl for less than £2 a strand. I mean, it's madness. It's madness. We want you all to have a wonderful Christmas, and we're extending your money back guarantee. What's happened? Who knows? Who knows? Now I'm going to give to you the next kit of the day. Thank you, Cassandra, my darling. Not the next kit, the first kit. Now, Kirsty's just gone straight in there. We have all been absolutely going bananas for this kit. I've eyeballed a couple of pieces of jewellery that Linda won't be seeing again, and I've got to tell you, I'm going to go straight in there with the feature strand. I've never seen it before. If you haven't either, you're going to want it straight away. It's literally OMG kind of strand. These are top drilled lapis lazuli hearts. We've all wanted that top drilling for such a long time. It's so easy to put an eye pin through there, re-loop an eye pin, and then put it on some chain. Now, I am thinking about the rose gold chain that we've got coming up for you later on with that rose gold curb chain coming up for you later on. Now, I think we're going to be very, very, very busy for this kit, just off the fact that we have got wonderful gemstones, in particular this top drilled strand of lapis lazuli. I want you to think about how these will row against. Now, this is the one you wanted for bracelets, isn't it? Because if you want to rosary link them, they'll sit beautifully instead of sort of all going in a row. And rather that than we'll have to make charms out of them, perhaps. I do think this is a very good opportunity. If you just see, my thing is, I know straight away I've wanted to do this for a long time. I would put an antique bronze head pin through there, or a gold head pin, eye pin, sorry. I would loop either way, and then I would get some nice chain, and that would be, so I'm looping this side and this side, and then I'm going to put chain either side, and that's the simplest necklace with a heart, so it's very sentimental. It's absolutely beautiful. These are already going on the website, so let me show you. How stunning is this pyrite? Now, have a look at the table luster. Of course, these wonderful lapis lazuli hearts are domed. And let me talk to you, sorry, I didn't really talk to you about lapis lazuli because I assumed you already knew, but you know what? It's a gemstone. I'm so sorry. Loads of new people there, so sorry. Lapis lazuli is a gemstone very much like turquoise that was absolutely cherished and adored in the Egyptian times. Now, Egyptians would, just like turquoise as well, grind down lapis lazuli like they would with turquoise, mix it with milk and use it in their eyeshadow and in paintings, and they would use it to embellish the little tomb treasures. Now, lapis blue in the fashion industry, this is what they're talking about. It has natural inclusions of pyrite, which is why the pyrite strand features so well next to this lapis lazuli. This pyrite gives you almost a slice of table luster, domed and then sliced. They really fit beautifully and snugly together. I love the thickness of these. They are perfect for soutache, and they are wonderful for making a statement because of this luster. You've got to think about it. It's very substantial, very thick edging to these, and when you get that, you think, aha, maybe they're buttons, maybe they're going to be that big feature. And because they're nice and heavy, if you use them against a delicate chain, they'll give you the weight that you want. You know how it takes a V necklace, a U necklace into a V where you want that point. And so this is a strand actually that's going to go really, really far. It's going to weigh down a nice earring, really look gorgeous. Now, have a look, because you've got beautiful deep blue shell pearl. Aren't you just in love? You need to be on the phone. If you don't like the price, you could put the phone down, but otherwise you could miss out. Now I'm going to give you, and don't you just think, if there was any more luxury, I'll fall over my own feet. Double strands, so essentially 5 strands is what you're getting, and I'm giving to you So Delight denim blues. Everyone wears denim blue jeans from time to time, don't they? So this is always something that's going to be in your jewellery box you can grab out when the denim blue jeans and white shirt come out. Now I'm also going to give you golden coloured beading thread. clear elastic and monofilament. If you're shopping with us for the first time, it's always a great idea for your first purchase to be a kit, because not only do you get the gemstones, you get your threading packs as well. But I'm also going to give you, and this is where it gets a little bit special, everybody, precious metal findings, including that precious metal heart chain. How much are we in love with this kit? Get yourself on the phone lines. I'm going to give you crimp beads. I'm going to give you 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks. I'm going to give you that heart chain, 2 strands of hearts with the heart chain. Head pins, eye pins, jump rings, gold balls, crimp bead covers, you've got it all. Look at that heart chain. It's very romantic, darlings. All of this, love is blue. VAGC11 is your item code. All of this for one small price tag of just £29.95. The value is phenomenal. You've got approaching £50 worth of gemstones and findings here. Don't forget, we are talking to you about the precious metal findings as well, which you can't buy separately, and I've seen at $14.95 on their own. This one is flying. Don't forget, you've got that lovely toggle clasp. You have got absolutely stacks here. I can't even fit this so light on my hand, look. Absolutely stacks. Let me move it. I've got to show you that toggle clasp, because look how classy it is. I do love a real gold and silver. 9 carat gold, solid sterling silver? Solid sterling silver. Without further ado, let's get on over to our luscious lady. Oh my gosh, there is too much today to spoil us with. Unbelievable is what we're talking about. The jewellery that Linda has created is mind-blowing. I'm absolutely going to enjoy this, because it's like walking into a famous person's wardrobe and being allowed to try on their clothes. Don't forget, you've got the lapis lazuli. Let's look at the jewellery. The lapis, do you know lapis is everywhere at the moment, isn't it?
Yes, it's absolutely
everywhere.
It is. Every magazine, every shop window, literally everywhere.
I went to Camden Market, and there's a beautiful jewellers, doesn't it? It's Camden Market's ace. So we're taking the kids through there, and they love Camden. And great big lapis lazuli pendant for £200 in silver. I love it, but it is a gemstone that's very highly regarded in the fashion world, isn't it?
Very, and obviously it's because of the pyrite that works within it. It works so well with pyrite.
I said this morning, Oliver went, 4-leaf clovers, and I said that this morning, I went, that's Irish necklace, I need it.
It's an Irish
I love it. Now, the earrings, what you've done here is made them so elegant, so stylish, and so simple. They are very Kate Middleton.
Isn't it? Very, very simple. But just that heart shape and that little sort of side drill there with just a head pin, and because these are gold plated on silver, the head pin just looks divine there, doesn't it? With that little bobble on the side, and then just bringing it through and then kinking it off slightly at an angle, making the other one a mirror image, popping them onto that shepherd's hook. I love those earrings.
I love them. Oliver just went, what was it you said that was instantly contemporary? It was like we were watching an advert for Chanel or Prada or something. It's like, such amazing sophistication.
Well, but it's the gemstone, isn't it, that's doing it? Yes. It's the gemstone and the findings. Because it's a very simple design, yeah. But it's the shape, the beauty. I mean, look at the sheen on those.
If you saw those on an advert in one of your thick magazines, your glossies, you'd be like, oh.
Yes, you would. You would. And you know, the Sunday newspapers have all their magazines, don't they? And that's
don't they tease us with those price tags?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, so mean. I love this one too. Isn't this gorgeous? Now, which pair of earrings shall I wear? Have a look. Oh, look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? Aren't those gorgeous? Oh, I love them. Which ones do you like the best? Can't decide. Look at this. See, this is the thing. I love this. This kit is absolutely must have. For anybody out there who's maybe been jewellery making a while and thinking, right, I really want to push the boat out. I really want to get something that's... maybe you have been reading your Marie Claires and your Vogues and your Cosmopolitans and you're thinking, I'm feeling inspired. These are known gemstones. They are out there in the fashion world right now. So many top designers are using lapis lazuli. There was a documentary made by one of the terrestrial channels about lapis lazuli, wasn't there? Did you see it?
Yeah, I didn't actually. No, I wished I had seen it. No, I find it very interesting, gemstone, because of its antiquity, because of its history and everything. I mean, even the likes of Leonardo da Vinci and all the Renaissance painters all the way through used to crush lapis down just to get that specific blue. Not just to get a blue, but to get that
lapis
specific blue. Yeah.
And it's known in the fashion industry. Even if you watch The Devil Wears Prada, she says, fetch me something lapis blue. And I'm like,
it's such
yes!
a pretty name, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Lapis.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to have a child here and call it Lapis. It's your child, Oliver, Lapis Lazuli. Ruby's called Ruby for a reason, isn't she? Because it's her name. Now, $29.95. This is a stunning kit. We are about to go limited on this kit. You've got to be quick. Now, which piece are you going to demonstrate?
Well, the sort of shamrock design. Shall we make that little?
Yes,
because that can be used as a pendant as well. And it can be used in a bracelet, and it can be used to drop a selection of multi-strands from as well. It's a bit of it's got a bit of an all-in type thing, hasn't it? A pendant like that.
Versatility. I want it just because it looks lucky. Because that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm so terrible.
Actually, I didn't see it as a shamrock. I really and truly didn't see it as a shamrock. Yeah, of course you could.
Yeah.
Put it with some aventurine or something for that. Yeah.
Every time my Auntie Mary used to come over, she used to give me something with a shamrock on it. And I used to love it because I used to think, I'm definitely going to be lucky now. She used to tell me that she found it at the end of a rainbow in Ireland, and I'd be like, oh.
I can remember when I was little, I was really naughty, and we were looking for 4-leaf clovers, and I was only about 7, and even then I must have been thinking about jewellery making because I actually stuck 2 together. My friend said, I found a 6-leaf clover.
Good girl. How funny is that?
Gosh.
Shamming your friends at age 7. I like it. I like it.
Right, okay, so we take 4 of the pyrite hearts, okay, and 4 of the divine Prussian blue shell pearls, which, trust me, go absolutely beautifully with the
Prussian blue.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? All the words are lovely. I love them. Now, I did the design here in the monofilament because I wasn't too sure whether or not the beading thread would work in the design I'd got in my head because of the thickness and because of pearls, because we always have to be a bit careful with pearls, don't we? With what we're using, because sometimes it won't go through twice. So I'm going to demo using the beading thread, which works, to be honest, works perfectly in my view. So we take one of the little heart-shaped pyrite, and then I'm doing my, you can do it if you want to, the little sort of heart in there. That looks quite nice as well if you have that in the centre, because you can always drop a little stone in the middle of it. But I'm having point centre. So if you're having anything particularly centred, just remember that the part of the gemstone, whatever shape that gemstone is, if it's got a point to it, go into the point. Okay, so just pass the beading thread through that point. Bring it out the other end and then pop on one of the pearls, okay?
Okay.
And then pull it through quite a way. So we're going to be using, each one is done, sorry, I should have mentioned, each of the shamrock shapes are done independently. It's not building up a necklace, so just take enough of the beading thread or the filament that you need, but make sure there's plenty of it. So we've now popped on, first of all, the heart, and then followed by the pearl. And then the pearl is there, A, for decoration, and B, to keep that pyrite in place. So to keep it in place, we don't go back through the pearl, obviously, because that's just going to unthread it. We miss the pearl and go back through the pyrite and pull through.
Oh, and it's a stopper.
It's a stopper, absolutely.
That's clever.
The beading thread, I mean, Jim has done DVDs on beading thread, so obviously beading thread can be seen as a decorative feature. But if you use monofilament, obviously you won't see the mechanic, all right, at the stop of it. But that doesn't offend me at all, because all this is stylized, it's not botanically correct. So then take the longer length of beading thread, this is the one that we're working with now. Leave yourself about 5 or 6 inches of excess on the one side and work on the longer one. Again, point in, pop on, and pop on the pearl. Okay, and then move the point to point. Oops. And exactly the same again, but trying to keep those points together. Although if you don't worry, because we can write that if it comes a little bit awry and the points aren't quite together. Exactly the same thing, going back through the dent in the heart and pulling through. See, now we're there with half of it. So again, working on the longer length, in through the point, in through the pearl, down to the point, keep them together, miss the pearl, pop through and pull. Okay, point to point. Now if that happens, there's a little bit of a space there, then simply pull the pearl back, hold in the center and pull again, and now we're completely point to point to point. Next thing,
I love
so
this.
repetition, point, pearl. Let's find the hole.
So you do these all individually?
Yeah,
and
they're all
then
individuals.
afterwards, isn't it
Yeah, they're
funny?
all
And then-
individuals. Yeah. Again, miss the pearl through, hit the point there, pull through, and then we've got our shape, as it were. Now, if you wanted to, you could pop a pearl on. Let me just show that. I haven't done that on this design, but we can pop a pearl on, okay, onto the length and pull it back through.
So it's
and
in the
take
middle.
that one, then take that through any one of the pearls in the sequence and bring it through. Let's get that excess out of the way. We need to keep that excess because we're going to tie that and pull through. So if you want to, you can have a little centre to it as well. And then what we need to do, now before I put that pearl on, both my excess and my working thread were coming out of the centre, and I can tie the knot, okay? But all you need to do when we do this is pull it round, and then we're going to tie behind there. So that is very definitely going to be the back, because we would tie a knot there, and then put a tiny little bit of nail varnish on it, a little bit of glue, and quite like with the wire twisting that we do for tiaras, you're going to have a little bit of mechanics on the back. But if we don't do that and we leave it as I did before, bearing in mind I was using the monofilament, to thread these on, this is tied off, okay, I'm not going to cut that at the minute, this monofilament, you might not see it, but I'm not going to cut that off just at the moment, because I will want to put a little drop of glue on it to stabilise that knot.
You've used monofilament in this one. Are you just using beading thread because it's easier to show up? Does
Easier
it matter?
to show. It doesn't matter at all, no, it's a choice. You've got monofilament, you've got the beading thread, so use either. Now, when you come to thread the whole neckline up, what you need to do is to take, again, why I used monofilament, because I knew I needed to go through the pearls again, in the hope that the beading thread, just so that you can see it. Now, to link up the necklace, you take the beading thread through one of the pearls, and then you find the hole. You can see the hole in the, and see that's coming through there.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I need to line that up with that point.
Okay.
Okay, and get through there, and then come out the other end. Now, the fiddly bit is, particularly when you're using the monofilament, because it's a little bit soft, is finding the hole in that pearl. I won't fiddle with it on air because I'll probably make myself look a right banana, but it will. You can see I've made the necklace, so it works. But that monofilament or beading thread then just needs to go through that pearl. So you kink the pearl slightly. As I say, it's a little bit fiddly, but that really doesn't matter. You move the pearl and you take that beading thread through. So then you've got your you've got your beading thread to work on. Okay, and all we do then, I just put one of the beautiful lapis hearts on there. Let's just get one off.
Could I do this with any heart-shaped gemstone if it was through drilled?
Of course you can.
So the hearts
any
earlier,
gemstone whatsoever you can do it with. Yeah, absolutely, definitely. But what I like about, I think this is why I chose these two different same heart shape, but drilled in a different form, so it will give a different look. Because it's sort of cheek to cheek drilled here.
Oh, I like
you
that.
get that sort of little drop. See, can you see how they're falling on? Obviously, we're getting these top to bottom on that particular shape then. So it's just a completely different look. And then we get this sort of cheek to cheek top there. So you can imagine that done as a flower will work just beautifully as well. But as you bring the beading thread round, you're going to have more of a centerpiece to perhaps pop a little cluster of the beautiful Prussian pearl in. It's a kit that's got a lot of scope for creativity, for playing with. Nice simple shapes, well-known shapes, but a lot of, perhaps for jewellery makers who've been working for a little while, obviously new jewellery makers love a heart shape. Is so sort of international, it's so recognised that it's going to be very easy to work with for a newbie. But for somebody who's a little bit more experienced as well, there's so much more that you can do with that heart shape, with a few mechanics, and just play with it and see what happens. I love this kit, the sodalite as well. Let's not underestimate the beauty of that sodalite too.
A denim blue.
Yeah, perfect.
And you get stacks of it. Let me just go through, in fact, exactly what you're getting with your kits. Very, very popular. We have now gone limited on Love is Blue. You have got, of course, your organza gift bags. You have got 220 carats of lapis lazuli. Those are top drilled hearts, and they're 12 mil. Your pyrite flat hearts, I love the luster on those, are 10 mil, and those are through drilled. You have got your Prussian blue shell pearl rounds at 4 mil, perfect for soutache. Sodalite nuggets, which go ever such a long way, are 4x3 to 14x5. You've got gold beading thread, your monofilament, your elastic, and you have got genuine solid sterling silver findings with a 9-carat gold overlay. Very expensive looking, and are they going to help you drive up a nice big profit, you tell me? BAGC11 is your item code. Now I'm definitely encouraging anybody on the website to make sure you are indeed checking out baskets right now. You're in a big competition with those on the phone lines. There are limited amounts of the kit left. We are approaching single figures. Don't forget us on the Wall of Fame. Send us your designs to studio at JewelleryMaker.com, and that's where we're going right now. It's time for the Wall of Fame. Welcome back. Now, the Wall of Fame, for all of you that don't know, is where we get to celebrate the jewellery that you have, in fact, designed from our strands and our kits, or our wires, or maybe other mediums such as friendly plastic or polymer clay. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for sending them in, because it is inspiring, not to other jewellery makers, but also to us here. And it is just lovely to see your pieces come into life. And this is no exception at all. Beautiful, mixing wire with chips, and definitely sticking to today's theme, which is definitely the heart. Number 343 is from wonderful Rachel Hiscox from Bristol, and Rachel writes, "Hi everyone, I've been making jewellery for a few months. Wow. This is your niche, Rachel. This is incredible. Look at the wire work. See, it really doesn't take long to get in the swing of things. Well, she's obviously a bit more talented than I am. Creative, yes, all right, Ollie, that's enough. Creative, better, yeah, all right. My first entry to the Wall of Fame. Well, welcome, Rachel. The necklace and earrings were made with silver wire and gorgeous moonstone chips from JewelleryMaker. I'm loving the shows and masterclasses. I'm learning so much from watching and having a chuckle at the same time. I don't know what you mean, Rachel. We're dead serious. Thank you, says Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. It's lovely to have it. That is amazing.
It is. It's beautiful, isn't it? And it's lovely to see that wire work, isn't it, in the middle of that heart. Heart, yeah. Two different lots of wire work in the hearts. Beautiful.
Yeah, you've got wrapped heart. Absolutely. And then you've got
did Rachel say moon? I thought they were. Even I can see some shiller going on there.
Yeah, look there.
Beautiful.
It's hard to photograph, Rachel, isn't it? Because I know when we show everybody, and we're like, I can see like moonbeams here, and it's really difficult.
I was working with some last night, and I got it at 4 mils, and wait.
You're almost howling,
Next
weren't you?
Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. It's amazing. I'm bringing it on next Monday. It's
Can't
stunning.
wait for that. Oh, that's our show. Lovely.
Oh, great. Honestly, it's beautiful. I was blown away with it. It was beautiful. This is 346, and it's stunning. Absolutely stunning.
And it's from Lisa Moon.
Lisa Moon.
What a lovely name.
Lisa Moon, in brackets, Gemaholic. And Lisa's in Nottinghamshire, and she says, hello to all at JewelleryMaker. This week's Wall of Fame entry is a necklace made with tanzanite, amethyst and pyrite chips and pyrite pairs, all from JewelleryMaker. I love the colour combination, but unfortunately the photo doesn't do the gemstones justice, as the colours are so much richer than I was able to get with my phone camera. I hope you won't get sick of my creations, as I've decided to send in 1 photo a week until I'm lucky enough to get a win. All the best from Lisa. Lisa, you send in as many as you want, particularly gemstones like that. They're stunning.
Keep them flowing. Now here I have the perfect example of why you need those top drilled biwa pearls, because they stack like plates. And I know that doesn't sound elegant, but it is amazing. Have a look. And this is very Art Deco, I think. Number 344 is gorgeous, and it's from Julia Lees in Rubery.
Oh, that's just up the road.
Where's Rubery?
Just up the road.
What a lovely name.
Yeah, it's just up the road. About what? Probably 5 miles, 6 miles.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of Rubery. Julia says, hi all at JM. This is this week's entry to the Wall of Fame made from brushed silver balls, clear quartz, peach pearls and findings from JewelleryMaker. The silver Keshi pearls are a birthday present. What a lovely present. Hope you like it. We love it. It's gorgeous and it's good enough for your wall. Love from Julia Lees in Rubery. I like that.
It's gorgeous. It's incredibly wearable, isn't it?
It's got that tassel. It's so beautiful. Peachy. Yes, we love it.
Beautiful bracelets.
A bit of rosary linking. This is my kind of bracelet.
It sure is. This is Margaret in Haverhill in Suffolk. Hi all at JewelleryMaker. Here's my entry for the Wall of Fame, and it's only the 2nd time I've done this. I've made these 2 pieces for a friend to put in as raffle prizes at a Macmillan fundraising event. I've just done a Macmillan fundraising event actually, Margaret, and it went really, really well. They're lovely people, so don't hesitate to put it in. The gemstones were Mystic Quartz, Rose Quartz, Black Onyx, and 3 colours of shell pearls. That's Margaret in Haverhill in Sussex. Yeah, you get on there and do the Macmillan fundraising, because they're lovely people. Good. Fantastic charity, and they'll snap them up.
Beautiful. Well done, and well done for your charity work there as well. Look at this, so down-to, darling.
Isn't it so
It's
down-to?
very, very down-to.
Very down-to.
I feel rather posh just reading it out. Number 345 is from Ellie in Norwich. Downton Abbey project inspired by Sheila, says Ellie. Made with lace. I already had and fasted shell pearl. Unfortunately, I didn't have any antique copper findings. We need to do reels of lace, which would have worked better, she's saying. But I actually love it in the silver. How you've done it. Very pleased with this. Hope you like it. And it gets shown. It's gorgeous. Love the new format. I have to record and watch as I work full time. Sheila always inspires me. So this time I thought I would have a go. Thanks to all and good luck, everyone. This is very, very Downton, and I love it. It is.
It is. I mean, I think
posh.
that's one of those pieces that needs to be seen worn.
Definitely.
Because stunning.
Although I'd want to wear a corseted gown, wouldn't you?
No.
I think I'm feeling that. I like that costume. In fact, we're gonna. You used to be an addict for it, did you? Did you? I like the way that the corsets can make you look about 20 times smaller than you actually are.
Whenever I watch these period dramas and that, I think how long has it taken wardrobe and makeup to get these people ready?
It's mad, isn't it?
I mean, do you imagine getting up in the morning? By the time I've had a shower, it's probably 1 o'clock anyway. It'll be time to go to bed again by the time I got dressed.
See, why do we spend so long in the shower? I do this, and my partner always says to me, "What are you doing in there? You've been in there an hour." I'm like, "I'm just relaxing."
It's pretty obvious what you're doing.
I'm washing my hair, all sorts of things.
I haven't seen these yet. I've seen them on air when I've been watching, but I've not seen them in the flesh.
Don't you love this charm?
I do. These are lovely little signatures, aren't they?
They're gorgeous, and these are the larger links coming up for you after the break. We've also got that stunning amethyst. Ooh la la! Not just any amethyst. I've got this gorgeous flat-topped amethyst for you after this.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Join Jewellery Maker and guest designer Mark Smith for our long-awaited macrame workshop. Get to know the essential techniques and knotting formations to create these vastly popular designs. Learn square stitch, twist stitch, slip knot and much more. The full course includes a range of different threading materials, a selection of gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
Join guest designers Debbie Bulford and Rachel Norris to explore the endless possibilities of combining polymer clay and wirework. This DVD includes a bubble necklace, a heart-shaped pendant, the leaf technique and a butterfly pendant. Advance your designs and fuse your talents together with this amazing DVD. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Our commitment here at Jewellery Maker is to provide you with genuine gemstones. Many places might not be able to do that, but we want to guarantee it. So how do we do it? We go to the laboratories and we get tests. We have our own in-house gemologists that can guarantee that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
This beautiful strand will be coming up very, very soon. But before that, we want to take another opportunity to thank you for all of our lovely text messages congratulating us on the awards winnings. Woohoo, everybody! Woo! We have nothing but utter thanks and love for all that did vote for us in the Make Jewellery Magazine Awards, where we literally sweeped up, darlings. Have a look. This is what we won. Best jewellery making online shopping website. So much thanks to you for that. The best UK supplier, the best supplier for jewellery kits. You've got something to do with that, Linda. Clap for Linda. Best semi-precious stone supplier, a little bit like that sexy amethyst that's coming up in a minute. Best for tools. Best workshop provider. We've actually got Natalia in there today doing, she looks very, very good. She looks like she should be receiving an award today. We have got, there she is, look how sexy she looks. How dare she? How dare she? We have got the best overall bead range and the best jewellery making channel. Hooray! So thank you so much to everybody for all of your lovely text messages of congratulations this morning. We are literally beaming from ear to ear. Paula's drunk upstairs, so is Hannah Oxbury. Is that a red carpet? I can see them laying up there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Paula and Hannah have said when they come in today, they only want brown M&Ms. That's how celebrity they're feeling. It is, it's true.
Really?
Bring me brown M&Ms and canapes, apparently, is what Hannah Oxbury rang in today and said. Yeah, I know. I know.
That's a bit diva-ish, isn't it?
Well, she arrived by limo this morning, darling.
Is that what that
Still
one
fell
was?
out the car from last night's celebrations. I don't know. How the others live upstairs. The upstairs world.
The upstairs people, yeah.
It is upstairs, downstairs, down here, isn't it? Now, let's have a look at what I'm about to give to you. Look at the depth of purple that you're getting here. Now, the glorious thing about this strand, and the thing that both Kirsty, Oliver, Linda and I all said this morning, we all jewellery make, and the thing we all said was flat-edged, it's perfect. Because now you can soutache these, because they're flat-edged and it's lovely to have. I mean, I love a dome top and I love a briolette and all the rest of it, but when you see something you haven't got in your stash, you pick up the phone because you need it. And I'm thinking of so many ways in which I need this. I love the luster, the surface luster you get from these. It's so different to anything else. We've got the fasting that we've got. But even if you're thinking now, I haven't seen it and I love it, I don't even know why I need it yet, but I know I do, on the phone lines quickly so that you don't miss out on this. Now look at those edges. We don't see amethyst cut this way. I have never seen this cut in an amethyst. Beautiful. We won Best Semi-Precious Gemstone Supplier for a reason, and I think one of those reasons is draped over my hand right now in this gorgeous purple. We're seeing different depths of colour. Can you imagine this going with Flora? It will look splendid. Of course, we know that this is February's birth gemstone. You've got stacks and stacks. Now, they're only slightly graduated, which I love because it makes that wonderful waterfall cascade from 7x5 to 11x8. Just have that tiny bit of subtlety in the graduation. Now the clarity is what we're seeing here. That glow of inner colour is what we're seeing here. These are brand new today. The possibilities are only as limited as your imagination with a strand like this. I know you haven't seen anything like it before because I'm in the same boat, and so therefore we need it when we haven't seen it. Debbie Bolford always says to me, if I haven't got it, if I haven't seen it, whatever you put in front of me, I need it for that reason.
As a jewellery maker, we do anyway.
Yes.
It's just love at first sight, and that's it.
On the phone lines, we're going to chat to Linda about what she's going to do with these in just a tickle and get some inspiration. But for now, here is the price tag for just $12.95 anywhere. And I knew you were going to... Anywhere under $19.95 was an absolute steal because that's where we were supposed to go. Do I want to counter these? You know that I'm not mathematically minded, but I will do that whilst Linda runs through exactly why she fell in love with these this morning.
Right, from a jewellery maker's point of view, they're absolutely beautiful and attractive, desirable, so consequently I want it. The second thing that I noticed on that strand, which jumped out to me as something that I honestly don't think I've seen before, is what I call a really well-known tip-of-the-tongue gemstone, which amethyst is, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you say name 5 gemstones, amethyst is almost always going to be one of them. But that is such a contemporary cut. So we've got amethyst. We all imagine amethyst perhaps faceted and twinkling and that, but that is so modern looking, so contemporary, but it still carries that fantastic name of amethyst. So, do you know, set in a ring, one of those set in a ring.
Yes, if you're prom setting as well.
Yeah, I love sort of teardrop shaped gemstones for rings.
Yes.
And that amethyst is so beautiful. The colours are absolutely divine. Set in just one, set in a ring would be amazing and so noticeable.
Could I top and tail them? Could I yin and yang
Yeah,
them?
most definitely.
That would look nice in a ring.
Bows, yeah, like and on a pendant, make a bow, have a little drop of tiny little amethyst dripping from that as the ties. But as a waterfall tassel as well.
That's what I was thinking.
Just one on earrings as a drop. stunning. But what shrieks out at me is it's very, very contemporary.
Me too, and I'd quite like to see these dropping with a little bow of, we're talking about black spinel pears this morning, weren't we?
Absolutely.
2 black spinel pears making a bow, then one of these drops, then sterling silver or gold.
I mean, can you honestly imagine waking
elegant.
up on Christmas morning and being presented with a necklace of those amethysts? Just that. I mean, you would be blown away, wouldn't you? Because they are so. And at $12.95, that genuinely has shocked me. I didn't expect it to be that low.
Honestly, it wasn't supposed to.
I didn't expect it to.
Kirsty's gone, yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah. Do you know what? It's because she wants it. We all want this now.
Snap them up.
Snap it up. Snap it up. There's 32 on the strand for you. They are all separated with the silver balls, which you can take off, you can leave, you can use them as spacers. They're there to protect the gemstones. Just separate them out to give them that individualization. Now, I'm going to give you the opportunity to perhaps make a big profit if I tell you that they're going to work out at 40 pence per gemstone.
Cannot get glass pearls for that.
40p!
Can't get glass pearls for that.
It's for nothing, Linda. 40p. You can't even buy decent penny sweets for 40p anymore.
Gosh.
Hang on a minute. You can't even get a chocolate bar for 40p anymore unless it's one of those little tiny froggy ones. Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? 12, all jewellery, all of us creative types are. £12.95. 70% of the stock gone, sold out. Don't miss out on this deal. 0800 644 655. You're on the phone, you've been successful, stay where you are. If you've got this on one of the many unchecked baskets, check it out quick. 1p&p all day long is all that you pay. You pay the first lot, the rest is on us, just £2.95. We've got an extended money back guarantee from now until the 31st of January next year. Don't forget, over 70% of the stock has already been allocated at just £12.95. We should have launched these just shy of £20. We're giving you an exceptional deal here this morning at Jewellery Maker. LRJN08 is your item code. Very slightly graduated, utterly stunning clarity and colour, and totally perfect for that Christmas piece of jewellery. Those earrings. Do you know what? How many of us have a loved one the amethyst is their birthstone? Now, this was my grandmother's birthstone, so I look at this and I think of her instantly. She only passed away a couple of months ago, so it is something that's still, you know, I remember buying her when I first started work here an amethyst cross, because she loved her crucifixes and her crosses, and amethyst, I would buy it because it was my grand's birth gemstone. And I'm just thinking, anybody out there, don't forget that. Maybe there's a loved one in your family, or like me, it was a loved one that's now passed away and it's their gemstone. I always think you keep a little piece of them with you and you remember them to these kinds of gemstones, and I think that is gorgeous. And I would blend it with other gemstones that, you know, because opal's my mum's, peridot is my daughter's, pearl is my son's. I'd put them all in, and garnet's my partner's. You know, if you put them in and if you made a charm bracelet and you had a charm for everybody that was precious to you out of every single one of their gemstones, how meaningful is that?
Absolutely fantastic. What's just shot into my head, I've just seen it now, that strand on a comb, literally a waterfall on a comb.
Yeah. Do you know when they're upside down at the back of the bun and they just dangle down, they look amazing.
A double comb actually would look fantastic, a double half comb.
Where do I get those?
And then they string, you just cut our combs in half. And then
clever.
Rosie links them, and then you've got that. You don't see the mechanics of the combs, but all you see are those fantastic amethysts in your hair. Amazing. Right,
Kerry, you're going to be a hair model next week, and we're going to do this. That is a beautiful idea.
I think it'd be stunning, wouldn't it? I mean, beautiful for sort of any celebration. But purple's a very, very popular colour for weddings, isn't it?
Oh gosh, purple, I think anybody can wear it, anybody's skin tone. The rose gold chain is going to look splendid with that. Splendid, underused word. I love that word, isn't it brilliant? It's like I've been reading an Enid Blyton, isn't it? Oh, splendid, lummykins. I'm going to show you the rose gold with this. Splendid. What's the other one she uses? Spiffing. There's a jolly spiffing, lashings and lashings of rice pudding. Ginger beer. Lashings. I like lashings. It's a good word. It's a good word. Now it's time. Now it's time for the chain. Now this is different to yesterday's chain in that the linking isn't the same. Yesterday we had the curb chain in sterling silver. Now you need to be on the phone lines now. Today we've got the larger link, so that's what you're looking for. You've got 20 inches of sterling silver chain for that special piece of jewellery. It's definitely best friend day today here at Jewellery Maker, I think, because I would be making my best friend something out of sterling silver with that sapphire. I would be making my best friend something out of both of these together because it's so Bulgari, darlings. I would be making something for my little girl. I'd make her a sterling silver charm bracelet, firstly with the little star, and then adding maybe an amethyst or something like that. You know we're giving you a cheeky price tag, and you know yesterday's went and sold out. So get yourself on the blower because we're going to give you an opportunity to make jewellery with sterling silver chain. Just to reiterate, this is 20 inches. Brand new today. Before I ask Linda, I'm going to give you a price because there are lots of you building on the phone lines. There are absolutely stacks of you there on the website. So without further ado, you need to check out baskets. There are so many of you on the phone lines. You're literally going up in flames. JDT M44 solid sterling silver. These are larger, more open links than a curb chain. So if you want to put on a charm, this is the one you can do it with without having to add the little charm rings. And so I'm going to give you a price tag that is a little bit bananas. Should it be 20 quid there or thereabouts? Well, if you were on the high street, it'd be more like 50, wouldn't it? I don't know, you tell me. All of this today, brand new for just $12.95. So what do you mean, like? Oh, you monkey! All right, fine. There's a bigger weight of silver in this, but you can do it for yesterday's price tag, even though we agreed it was $12.95 this morning. Fine. You're the boss, I'm your mere puppet. $9.95, even better value than what I thought you were going to get it at. $9.95. Tell me, Linda, talk to me. I knew you wanted this. I might have even seen you get one of these earlier. She's neither confirming or denying that she stole some of this earlier, and so we'll just fluff over it.
No, I broke a pendant of my grand's actually a couple of years ago, and it was a sterling silver chain. And I went to the Birmingham jewellery quarter.
Yeah. And
there was like X amount of silver chain there in front, but I couldn't bring myself to pay. I mean, it was 9 inches for $18.95.
9 inches for $18.95.
I was buying it. That's it. Sorry, I was buying it in 3-inch lengths. So it's coming off a reel, and they wanted $18.95. I needed 6 inches because I was going to put the pearls on the back, and I couldn't bring myself to pay that. Are you joking? No, honestly, no, I'm not. I'm not joking. I promise you, I'm not joking. Honestly, I really am not joking. I was staggered.
Sterling silver, not solid gold.
No, sterling, just sterling silver. But don't forget, on here we've got that little signature.
You've got the charm. You'd pay an extra tenner for that on its own,
exactly.
I reckon.
And I am a great believer. If you're a jewellery maker and you sell your jewellery, or even if you're just doing it for presents, you know, you can have your sort of lower end range and your mid range and then your higher end range using the precious metals. And I think it's absolutely wonderful that when you're working at that higher end to put a signature on it. Yeah. And that's already there for you, isn't it? You know, so when you say, well, I've got my little sort of signatures there which can pass on to you. You can even engrave on those.
Yes, you can. Well, you've got the 925 on one side,
and
then
the
if
other
I
side you can have a little monogram put on it.
I could just have an M for Mia and Max. And
Mummy. It's stunning silver chain. It's absolutely stunning if you're using it for charm bracelets for obvious reasons. It's just got that extra edge, hasn't it? That nothing else has got.
I just love that you've seen this and experienced this, and now we're seeing this value. It's absolutely pigs in space with wings, completely crazy. £9.95. JDT M44, well over 100 of these have been allocated, so well over a quarter of our stock has now gone and sold out. We have more of these than we did of yesterday's, and if yesterday's anything to go by, oh good grief, these will go These will go. If you're on the phone lines, don't worry, there is a queue. I know that so many people are shopping online, and most people are buying these in 2s and 3s than they are singly. And I've got to say, I do not blame you, because we don't see opportunities for sterling silver chain. Just to reiterate, if you've just tuned in, this is solid sterling silver chain. There is a queue. It is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. You are not seeing plated on e-coated copper. I know the price tag might suggest this. You've got 20 inches, just to make this clear. 20 inches for under £10 of solid sterling silver chain. So many of you multi-buying, more than you are singly, like I just said. So please don't think, you know what, only quarter of the, I was going to say only quarter of the stock's gone. Now half of the entire stock has gone. £9.95. Everybody's multi-buying. Is it literally everybody we can see on our systems now bought at least 2 of these? Maybe that's it. That's your Christmas presents done. Under a tenner, one tiny charm. All you'd need to buy though is this strand of amethyst. There's your charm. There's your pendant right there. And these. Maybe this is going to make 2 or 3 bracelets. How many bracelets would I get out of 20 inches?
Well, it's normally between 6 to 7.5 inches.
So at least 2 bracelets
so
with loads left over.
I think you'll get 3. You'll get 3 because you've got to put your clasp in, haven't you? So
you could put an extender on it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you could get 3 presents out of this. Then, so I'd get a couple of these, 6 presents, and then 1 charm of amethyst. I mean, that's just, that's loads. You've got loads of people's Christmas presents out of the way.
And wouldn't they be special as well?
Really special,
Yeah,
really,
really
do you know, a
special.
Sacred piece of jewellery, you know?
I mean, my hairdresser, that's her favourite gemstone amethyst. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know, for the lady that does my nails, the lady that does my hair, and things like that. You know, isn't that? And you haven't spent a fortune, but it looks like you have. But not only does it look like you have got supreme quality for a little amount. So you're not actually embarrassed by giving them that gift. You're over the moon.
Never be,
Yeah,
never be.
Over the moon. Sterling silver and an amethyst. Wow.
Everyone else is going to be like, oh, she's going to be showing off to the rest of her.
Yeah, look what I got from my client. Yeah.
Sorry, I just need to let you know, I keep saying, I reiterate, it's 20 inches. I know our graphics say differently. I understand that. I have measured this. It's 20 inches. I don't know why it says this measurement on the graphics. It's 20 inches. I did it live. I'll do it now. Got my brain. I'll do it now. I'll do it now. And no. Oh, actually, could it be more? This might be longer. No, hang on. Yeah. Let me get it on the inch one, not on the centimetre. Yesterday, I measured it 20 inches. I know it says differently on the graphics, because somebody's saying on Facebook, will she stop saying it's 20 inches? It isn't. It is. That's why I'm saying it. No, hang on. I'm not being funny. This is bigger than 20. This is bigger than 20. We're just, yeah, 20. Hang on, it's bigger. Can you tell whoever you're telling? This actually, look, I've gone up to now. Hang on. That's 20, look, I'm on 10 there and 10 there, but I've got more. I've got more because actually, look, it goes past that. It's more than 20 inches on mine. Okay, Kirsty's just got off the phones. We had to underestimate because we didn't know for absolute sure before they came in, and when they went on the when they came in the other day, it was what was said on the pack, and they hadn't measured it before it went on the system. Rah rah rah. If you think you're paying for 16.5, you get an extra 3 inches for free. But it is. I can confirm. I have measured it. 20 inches. Listen, if you're getting an extra 3 inches, it's a happy day for me. £9.95. Get on the phone lines. It's always good to get that little bit extra, girls, unless it's your waistline. Unless it's your waistline. We don't want extra inches on there, but we will have extra inches on there, please. Oh, stop. Linda's just measured hers. Tell me how much
21.
Yours is 21 inches. Yeah, I did think that. Wait there. but I didn't want to. You know, I'm a bit thick with numbers. I didn't want to say it,
Yeah,
but I knew it was 20.
I confused myself, but I just measured it on my bead board that 10 inches.
That's what I'm doing.
Is 42 centimetres. Is just above.
42 centimetres is not right, is it? Yours is 21 inches. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is mine. Mine's gone up to 11 there.
That's what it equates as.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. I'm with you. Hang on. Hang on. Get in that groove. Get into the groove. Right, I can now tell you this is not the measurement on the... Listen, it's 21 inches. There's 10. There's a come up here. That's at 11. That's at 10. And if I'm honest, it's a bit more than that, because if you can see, I'm going over. 21 inches. Both Linda and I have measured our individuals. They're 21 inches. So I know somebody's been putting on Facebook, she keeps saying it wrong. No, I'm so sorry, it's not me. I have measured it. But I know 42 centimetres. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't know that. I Googled it yesterday and I went, well, that's not right, because I don't know my inches and my centimetres. I haven't got a clue. So I Googled it. And then I was like, well, that's longer. So that's why I measured it. So who knew? Now, I'm going to give you, can we do the gift boxes, please? I'm so excited about the gift boxes. Thank you. Now, who knew if she said yes, I just said thank you. She went, thank you. I love these because it's going to be Christmas and we love a gift box. Don't worry, you've still... Anyway, you've just confirmed then that you'd swiped your own chain.
Can I swipe the gift box now to give myself a present?
Yeah, you can gift box. You can, if I gift wrap it and give it to you, it's like it was my fault. Do you want to do that? Yeah. Let's do that. Now, we do not have a massive stock of these, so I'm going to go straight in there and show you what I've got. Now, imagine putting something like your sari silk in here and something gorgeous. A pair of gloves with your needle felt underneath. That would be stunning, wouldn't it? A pair of gloves with some pearls sewn in, or a gorgeous necklace, or a gorgeous watch. Already approaching half of these have gone. Now you've got, and I love this because this makes me smile because I think about unwrapping it. Now you've got the bow, and then it goes doing like a Christmas cracker, and you undo it there, and then inside you'll see, of course, you can pop anything in there. Kind of like a Christmas cracker, but I love the way, hang on, I didn't pull my bows out right. So you've got, I did that this morning. I'm always playing with these because I like the way, it's almost like origami, isn't it? Have a look. I just think this looks so cute as a birthday present or as a Christmas present. I mean, how cute is that under your tree? Right, so you're getting that. I'm going to show you all the blacks. No wrapping, no wrapping. No. Hallelujah. It's happening. I'm not wrapped. Oh, I am, because I want my colour scheme. What I might do is wrap boxes to then put away, just so they look good under the tree.
Oh, I do that every year.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to follow suit. That's what I'm doing. I knew you were clever. Now you have got, now I want to just show you the little extras, because it is about the little extras here. Now you're also going to get, now have a look up here, because you've actually got, do you ever get it where you put a present in, you don't want to wrap it, but then it's like open, and you're like, and you have to put a rubbishy piece of sellotape on top, and you're like, no, that doesn't look right. So then you have to go and get some tissue paper, and you haven't got any. Oh, anyway, this just takes it away. The little simple things in Jenny Clearer's life that make me go, oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, it's just nice. It's just the little things, and they'll reuse it. Who doesn't reuse? Now, I have got a gift bag drawer. It's under the crisp drawer. Now, just so I don't forget, because I am always in the crisp drawer. Have a look. Have a look, because I love this pink. Now, there is an actual shop called Pink, isn't there?
There is.
Do you like the? Yeah. If you go to the airport, haven't you seen Pink? Yeah, you have. You need to go to the airport more now. Oh, we have to hurry up. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, you've got two of the pinks. Wait there, I just saw that there's even more of the black variety. It's got the two pinks. Then I've got the little, oh my gosh, I've got a ring box in here. I bought the velvet earlier. I'm going to cut a tiny square, pop it inside, and then put a ring in there. Oh, imagine if you've got a ring. And oh, Linda knows what she's getting for Christmas. She's already made a list. So you've got the boxes. You've got the little one as well, look. You've got the little one. Who did that up? Oh, I see what they've done. They've done it like that. There you go.
Don't you think that size box is really exciting when you see it?
Yeah, because it looks like a ring. Yeah. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to get a ring. Yeah. Never happens. It never happens to me. Have a look. And then you've got the little bag here as well. stop everything. You get the blinking tissue paper inside as well. How many times are we going crazy? You actually get the tissue paper inside the black ones. Love it. Love it. It's the little things, like I said. And again, this does up in the middle. Perfect. Love it. These are about to sell out. You've got to be quick. You're getting... I love the Parisian pink and black. It's so classy. And what about charm bracelets in there? Right, I'm going to go through everything. So, you've got the long box. You've got the 2 gift bags. You've got the 2 boxes. You have got the tissue paper inside. You've got the 2 pinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Here's my tissue paper. 9 pieces, I guess, if you got your tissue paper as well. Less than 20 of these left. Look at all. I love, and do you know what? If you're making something gorgeous, package it right. Let your customers see you're worth it. Limited stock. Yes, you are. JBG C08. All of this for just, are you mad? $8.95. You know, if you went to a card shop, how many of these would you get for $8.95? 2, 3 at the most. You're getting all of this. Works out about £1.38. Well, a box like this would be about £4, wouldn't it? Because it's actually got, this would be a couple of quid. And then you've got these boxes with the ribbon at $8.95. All your packaging sorted out. And you know what? Offer a gift wrapping service. Do it, because how many of us have ever received a gift off our brother that we cannot open? My brother sellotapes things together so much that you just give up halfway. And you're like, I can't, go and get me some scissors, somebody. You know, all my mum does it for him. It's just so much easier, isn't it? And I've got to, life's too short. Yeah, matching, yeah, it's all got to match. Yeah, everything under the tree matches. But then you give it to people and you get theirs and it doesn't match anymore. So maybe you should ring your mates and go, everybody get this so that we're all in scheme. That's what's happening. Now all of this. Oliver said men don't do that. They just, listen, if there's newspaper around, it's getting used. £8.95, JBGC08, very, very, very popular. You and your mates just pull it out your pockets. And that's if you get your mates stuff. You do actually get your friends stuff there, Oliver, don't you? It's nice. Now, I'm going to give to you. Oh, you've got a mate who you buy loads of little things. Barry. Oh, Barry. See, this is why Christmas is amazing though, isn't it? And because of Muppets Christmas Carol. That's another reason why Christmas is amazing. Who does not love that? Have you seen my Muppet dance? It's brilliant. I'm not going to do it, but I'll do it later. There's magic in the air this evening, magic in the air. Right, which one? There's no such thing as strangers when a stranger says hello.
I'd love to live in Cleary World.
Oh, it's great. Come on over.
Yeah.
Come on over.
I'd love to.
Oh dear. Did I tell you about the window cleaner yesterday?
Oh gosh.
There's no need for this. And it's a good job I just got out of the shower 5 minutes earlier, so it would have been a different story. Walk into my kitchen and he's there with his chamois leather and I went, Wah! And he went, Wah! We both just stood there screaming at each other. And I went, he went, sorry, I was going to knock on the door, but you know, I didn't know whether you were in or not. I went, I'm in! I am in! No, he was just going around the little windows, but I didn't know, so I walked into the kitchen and there he was.
Do you want to hear my window cleaner story? Very quick. I'll never forget it.
What?
It was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I got a really heavy cold and I didn't even know he was around. And I walked into my lounge where we've got a cocktail cabinet, sort of hidden type thing, and I opened it and I felt so wretched. I got the bottle of brandy out, took it off. It wasn't the window.
I reckon, I want to know, are you a window cleaner or are you married to a window cleaner? And do you have hilarious stories? What must they see?
Yeah.
What must they see? Used to live in a what? Hacienda in Manchester, darling.
Hacienda in Manchester?
That sounds rather posh, doesn't it? It's Oliver telling us the story. He woke up in the morning, to a window cleaner abseiling onto your balcony. Dun, 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 dun. And his bed was by the window and he went, I love window cleaners for that, because they are allowed to just come on over and start doing what they do. They're like, what? Yeah, even if you're like, I can't afford my 100 quid. Oh, tell you, because they're all little and he has to do them like that. It takes him ages. I'm like, listen, I need a new pair of shoes this week. You're not coming. Do them with a toothbrush, yeah. No, he's glad his chamois out. Have a look at what I've got for you. Look at that Labrador essence. It's striking. Now, here's a strand for rings, for Rosary Lincoln. Love it. Now, this, I haven't got much time on this. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault for talking about window cleaners. Have a look at the Rainbow Moonstone. Now, this is definitely a winter bridal bundle, Linda. What would you do with this even?
Yeah, do you know what? I think you're right. I think it works absolutely beautifully with their graphite greys that are around at the minute, and their sort of soft lilacs. That are being teamed. I mean, the Moonstone is just stunning, isn't it? And working, it's got the same properties as Lab, hasn't it? Moonstone and Lab. They've got these shillers, so they're a match made in heaven, aren't they? Literally. That is beautiful. Just like that, twisted, beautiful. Look at that. It's
like a gilded mirror.
Yeah, it's
from the Victorian ages.
It's peacock feather, isn't it? Effects. And who just doesn't love the blues and golds and things like that together?
I'm just seeing, hang on, my earpiece has fallen out.
Oh, look at
that. You get even more in this. Do I get druzy as well? No, I get, look at these, sterling silver. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of silver in that. Now, is this sterling silver because it's very heavy, Kirsty? Well, these would look amazing with the chain you just bought, but they're so heavy. Can you imagine? Do you know what I would use these for? Angel Gabriel's wings. Look, they don't have to be leaves, do they? Would you use these as wings, Linda?
Absolutely. You know, they're little. If you've got somebody really special coming for lunch on Christmas Day, and you're going to make some wine glass charms, I mean, and make a little angel with those, and then they've got a pair of earrings. If you can teach them how to make jewellery, then, and say, look, you can make a pair of earrings out of this now. Just little touches like that.
Everybody's going bananas in the gallery. Head pin, angel wings, I'm hearing. Moonstone halo. I love this idea. But you're right, if you've got someone special coming for Christmas dinner, how wonderful. Do you know something? Oliver and I were doing a little bit of a look at a certain charm company, and yesterday we saw a wonderful one with wings, a little bit of chain and a pearl, didn't we, Ollie? £40, lovely. Real pearl though, and I actually thought, for that company, that's not too bad. But you have got 5 of these, so already that's 50 quid, isn't it? Without the pearl. Then you've got the labradorite, so let's be fair. Q on the phone lines, are you ready for your price tag? You've got all of this for just 19. Wouldn't you pay £20 for 5 solid sterling silver leaf charms? Or they could be your angel wings ready for your Christmas pieces. You have got the opportunities to make charms. You've got that wonderful labradorite, genuine labradorite. Look at the Labrador essence. It's all about magic, isn't it? Don't you think? With things like this, that labradorite and that moonstone is stunning. Moonstone, of course, the birth gemstone of June, one of my son's birth gemstones. And then labradorite. Who can resist labradorite? I can't resist it. It's like a diamond to me. I'm zoned in. Look at that. All yours for one tiny price tag of just $19.95 now. You need to check out baskets. It's time for a very, very French kit. Are you ready for this? Did you name this kit? Linda, my darling, did you name this kit? Belle de jour.
Oh yes, I did.
Oui, oui is the answer. Oui, oui.
Oui, 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 oui.
Oui,
oh,
oui.
Yeah. Oui, 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 oui. Oui.
Now, ooh la la. Have a look at this gorgeous strand of beautiful Keshi pearls. Texture is what it's about with these. I'm very confused about what I'm going to borrow of Linda's today. Very confused. Now, these could be very bridal, especially when twinned with the rest of the kit. Now, I think faceting is most certainly a key word in this kit. Now, you've got the pearls, texture, and then I'm going to give you, look at this, Mystic coated clear quartz. Look at that briolette cut. The Mystic coating is magical. Don't you love today's kits? All put together by the wonderful Linda, and then some plain rounds as well. It feels bubbly, it feels bridal, it feels classy, it feels classic, and all that's in between then. Because it's classy and classic and beautiful and sophisticated, I want to jazz it up a little bit, and that's what I'm going to do with your wow factor strand. And whether you use these together or whether you separate them is up to you. But these take the sophistication to the sexiness a little bit, don't they? If you want that glamour, but you know what? Then the sophisticated tone down those pizzazz gemstones too, don't they? They're absolutely huge fuchsia agates. They go all the way up to 21 millimeters. Belle de jour. You also get, and you're gonna like this, your waxed cord in pink. You also get your waxed cord in the white. You also get, oh, where are you going? There we go. You also get your beading materials too, your monofilament, your elastic, and your stainless steel beading thread. I'm going to give you, cause we love you, 98 pieces of gorgeous silver on E-coated copper a meter of chain. You've got your ribbon ends with the extender cords, you've got your open jump rings, you've got your crimp bead covers, those flat spacers or donuts, 3 pairs of shepherd's hook. I love the toggle clasp with the extender, the eye pins, the head pins, the silver balls, the nautical clasp, and the lobster claw clasp as well. Your crimp bead covers are also there for you. JAG C71 if this is your first purchase. You won't just get this, also a free tutorial DVD, a step-by-step book, and a JM Hub magazine comes with your very first order. JAG C71, the extended money back guarantee from now until the 31st of January. All of this for just £27.95. You should be paying towards £50 for this kit, so you've got exceptional value right here at £27.95. Don't forget, you've got genuine freshwater pearls. They're white Keshi pearls. They are center drilled. They're 8x5. The crackled quartz plain rounds are 4 mil, great for soutache. You have got your clear quartz twisted faceted rounds. Those are 6 mil. Your rainbow coated, I love those, at 6 mil. Your fuchsia agate with clear quartz faceted nuggets, 14x10 to 21x17 on the graduation. Your pink cord, you get 10 meters, and you've got your white cord, 10 meters of that as well. Let's take a leisurely walk over to Sophistication Street with the gorgeous Linda, where we are going to be inspired furthermore by her wonderful designs. Let's check them out. Oh my gosh, I love a beady bead. This one is the one that I just went to this morning, wasn't it? The earrings I love. Oh, both of the earrings, all 3 pairs of the earrings. Have a look at what I've got. Look at what I've got.
Look what you've got.
Is it? You've got the beautiful macrame technique there with a bow, which I've never seen before. You've got a lovely, very plain, but very simple, not plain, sorry, very simple.
Yeah, but it's not simple because it's the gemstones that make the bracelet,
absolutely,
you know, classy, really.
Absolutely. I love that, I do. I absolutely love it.
That really is a thing that I think is a party piece for the whole of the festive season, to be honest, whatever you're going to wear. If you haven't got something, you know, sometimes you go out and you look for the piece, you look for the dress, you look for the jewellery, you're there for hours. But if you make something like this from the quartz and silver chain, particularly if you can get the silver chain that you've just been showing as well, that would just put the edge to it as well. But that's the piece that you can just pick it up and wear with anything. It doesn't matter whether it's a very patterned piece of sort of accessories that you're wearing or whether it's very plain. It will work for everybody and everything. So that's that sort of little staple in the jewellery wardrobe.
I've got, now I'm going to just put all the earrings together actually, because we are talking about, and I can't decide which ones are my favourite.
There's nothing
From the
quite-
whole day actually so far. I love an earring.
And they're particularly wintry as well, if you like
Yes.
that wintry look.
I do. Look at that.
With a coated as well, it gives that a little bit of diversity to the clear quartz and to the frosted quartz. So you've got frosted, crackled, you've got clear, and you've got the coated as well. So you've got 3 different looks going on there. And they all work beautifully, subtly well together. And then the pearl just puts that
icing on the cake, doesn't
yeah.
it? Very ooh la la. And then you're sort of adding a modern twist, and you're concentrating mainly on the agates now.
Yes.
Just with the black and the pink.
Yeah, with the cord. Yeah, that again is...
it's a nice chunky piece.
It's a chunky piece. I mean, obviously, jewellery makers are creative. You know, you'll go through your own sort of... You'll know instinctively what to do when you receive the kit, I think. But these are just ideas, really. But the satin cord there really works well with those agates, I think. I love those double coated agates. And there's a in the strand I had at home, there was quite a lot of druzy going on inside as well, which added to the look. So you've got like a nice contemporary background, but you've got that beautiful gemstone as well.
Then look, these look like they're floating. Have a look at this.
I thought we need to put all the gemstones together, and that's all of the gemstones in that one piece. Again, it's not overblown, but it's just got those little subtle qualities.
And here's the bracelet I was talking to you about that's really simple but really powerful at the same time, because it would be very bridal actually. It looks very expensive, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. I think, to be honest, when you get them off these static stands and busts and things, then they'll take on a whole new vivacity, as it were.
Yeah.
You know, once they're onto a living being,
Absolutely.
they look so much nicer.
Now, what are you going to
Well, this
design
necklace
for us today?
here, I'm going to talk some of it, because I certainly wouldn't have time to go through the whole of it. So I'll talk through some of it. So if you've just got a pencil, if you want to make that exact same piece, perhaps just jot down a few numbers, really. So the links here, you can see they are, I think this one is probably the coated. I think, I'm almost certain it's under the lights.
Yes,
here.
it is.
That's the coated. So all that is taking 4 of the coated quartz and putting all 4. We'll put all 4 onto a head pin. You need to make for this design. You need to make 6 of these. You can see that there's 3 on either side, and they are very much used as links. Okay, to give those drops. So you need to make 6 of these drops here, and then you can use the different quartz to make the ones here. So all in all, you can make 8 the same, or make 6 and 2 different, but made in exactly the same way. Just pop 4 onto an eye pin that you've got in the kit, okay? And then take your flat nose pliers, holding onto the gemstone quite tightly, because we want them to sit quite snugly. We don't want sort of any real movement, because they are supposed to look quite static. And then taking your flat nose pliers, just do a right angle away. Now, to my sort of eye, that length, that excess there, looks slightly too long. So I'm going to trim that back to just probably around about 1 centimetre. It's just that you're just trying to match, as best as sort of handmade items can do, to try and match that same size link there. So it's roughly about 1 centimetre. So we'll trim that off. Round nose pliers, let me move that out of the way because I keep catching it. Round nose pliers, pop your round nose pliers on the end, just in a little bit, and then pull that round, okay, until your wrist really starts to feel quite uncomfortable. Take the round nose pliers out, pop the other prong back in, and then I tend to edge it round as opposed to doing it in one whole go. I edge it round, and then hopefully you'll get another matching loop on the end. You can always pop the round nose pliers back in and straighten that up if you're not quite happy with it. Now, if one's going in one direction and one's going in the other, just simply, this is when 2 pairs of pliers come into play. Hold the one end.
Using chain nose pliers.
Yeah,
there.
chain nose pliers. You see, one's going sort of flat looking on and one's there. So I just then literally
Oh, give
turn
them a
them
twist.
around like that, and then you've got them. They won't twist on the piece of jewellery, as it were, because they're both going in the same direction. So you simply need to make 6 of one and 2 of the other, or 8 altogether. And then to link them, I made a note of it somewhere. How many links I made? Yes, it was 20. The short length of chain that's here. That's
I was just
on.
thinking, why has she done 8? And it's because of the top bits.
Exactly.
As well. I was like,
exactly.
I'm just trying to count. And I thought, I'm sure 2 times 3 is 6.
Yeah.
That's how stupid I am.
I'd love to live in Jennyland, yes. So, the chain that's uppermost, okay, on the inside has got 26 links. And then the chain on the base down here, the chain on the base has got 40 links, okay? That's just
we've got to go over there because we've higgled. Yeah. We've higgled and piggled.
And then the beads here in the middle, I made a note of the 4mm beads, 28 beads, 42 links on the base, 26 links on the top one. Okay, and that'll give you that separate drop.
Okay.
Okay, so all you need to do then is to take your chain. Now I'm not literally going to count the 26 on this. I'm just going to snip it off just to show you how to link it. So cut the chain and then just pull and take that link out. Now keep those little things because they're great to use in resin and things as little bits of highlighters. And take the little component that you've just made and then open it like you would a jump ring, like a door.
Okay.
And then simply pop on the chain and close it back up again. And obviously on the other side do exactly the same. Once you've got all of those 3 components made, so you've threaded up your beads, on the beads you would use crimps.
Okay.
Literally crimps, and leave a little bit of beading thread as a loop. So when you put your beading thread through and you've got the amount of beads that you need, pop on a crimp, loop it back through, leaving a tiny little loop on the end to attach to this little 4-bead component here, and then cover, obviously compress the crimp and then cover the crimp with the crimp bead covers that are in the kit as well. So you just make those 3 components and then attach those 3 components by taking, if we imagine we've got our 3 drops here. Okay, so what we do now, I think that one's just come undone from the clasp, is take again the jump rings that are in the findings pack, open up a jump ring and attach that to the end that hasn't got the chain or the beads on, and close up. Take another jump ring. It's best to open these if you don't want to damage nails with the 2 sets of chain nose pliers, as Jenny's just said. So we're putting 1 on each end, bearing in mind that the other end of that component has got its links of beads and chain. So you've got 3 jump rings on there now. Now in order to attach those to the next uppermost one, which is here, all that you need to do is to take another jump ring, okay, open that out and simply pass that one jump ring onto that one, that next jump ring onto that one, bearing in mind we're going to have the dangles down here of beads and chain, that onto there, and then simply the eye pin that you've used, attach that to that open jump ring that we've just linked the other 3, and then you've got your stand-up piece with the dangles. You do that on either side. So you see what I mean?
That would be nice at the like a long tassel.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you can use any of these sort of designs. You can use into further designs. And then I don't think I've got time now, but I will if we had. Is make a beaded bead to attach to there, and then attach more chain to go around the neckline.
I've sort of brought it up a little bit so you can have it quite chokery if you want.
Of course you can, yeah. Make it as long or as short as you want to. But the look that you're trying to get is this fanned look. The only way of achieving that fanned look is by putting those 3 jump rings into a further jump ring. Otherwise it'll just clump together and it'll be quite sort of untidy.
So that's essential, and that's the main thing that you need to remember when you want to do this design. Now, £27.95, very busy on the phone lines for this kit. The code for you, JAGC71. Don't forget, you've got 4 strands, you've got all your findings, you've got 2 lots of wax cord in there as well, and all your beading materials. And of course, if you're shopping with us today and you've already bought a piece, so you pay 1p&p all day long, plus our extended money back guarantee makes it even better to shop with us today until the 31st of January. We're going to give you a no quibble money back guarantee. Right now, we are going to go over to the Wall of Fame. You're giving me the 3s, I've noticed. She didn't like reading. I love this. You know, we're very poppy obsessed, you and I, gorgeous. At the moment, aren't we?
Beautiful. I love the cushion.
Me too. Is this some copper clay? Let's have a look. Although it could be polymer clay.
Polymer clay, yeah.
349 is from Debbie Horton in Manchester. My son calls it Manchester. That's the only thing he says in a London accent, Manchester. Hi all, here's my jewellery for this week's Hall of Fame. A polymer clay poppy badge and a pendant with mica powder centre. Wow, so it is polymer clay, but because you've used mica powder, that's great, isn't it? You can see the poppy outline. Because of the mica powder, it really makes it look like copper clay, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
I would just like to say thank you for a wonderful experience on Sunday. You are a brilliant, friendly group that made me feel so welcome. It was a family atmosphere where everyone was relaxed and the other guests were very knowledgeable, as well as our specialist Sheila. This weekend, I'll be having a go at Christmas decorations just for Jenny. Woohoo! Send them in, Debs. And if it turns out okay, I'll send it in for your tree. Now, I'm just thinking that Debbie means my personal tree there. So that's what I'm going to run with. Not the Jewellery Maker tree.
My personal tree.
Oh, yours.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We'll go.
Should
You have to send 2 in, Debs.
Should we have a tree off?
Let's have a tree off. Let's do it. It used to be a dance off in the old days, but now it's a tree off. That's what's happening. Well done, number 349.
I love this. I love the luxuriousness of it, if that's a word, and I love the wearability of it, and I just love it. It's 347 from Chris in Chigwell. Hello, Jewellery Maker. This is my very first Wall of Fame entry. I've been watching for almost a year, and I've been making for about 5 months now. The piece is made from garnet carnelian with some moonstone gems. It also has the stardust balls and rose gold twisted jump rings. I had planned to use just the garnet rounds with the gold stardust spacers, but somehow it changed into this, and I'm very, very pleased with it. Thanks for all the amazing deals, presenting and demonstrations. Well, that's just so sophisticated, isn't it?
I think so, and I can't believe they've just started.
Well thought out, so well made, beautiful. I love the mixture of the gems.
Me too, I love the mix. I think that's what I like about it. It's kind of wintry though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I'm really drawn to at the moment. Chigwell's dead posh, isn't
I know,
it?
it is.
It's where they film Birds of a Feather, isn't it? I wonder if Doreen Green still frequents it. Number 350, I'm in love with. Look at that gorgeous class. They're singing, What Will I Do When You Are Far. Look at these bead caps.
The bead caps, yeah.
That's what we had earlier.
Yeah,
so
nice finishing touch, isn't it? And just one there, right up my street, on the earrings and one on the asymmetry.
I adore this clasp. Yes, you can see it, Ryan, sorry. Hello, can I see it, says Ryan. All right, Ryan, calm down, love. Ellen Clark, you're fabulous. Hi, guys, here's my entry for the wall. It's a Christmas present for my kid's great-granny. Oh, gosh, how gorgeous. And it's made with pearls and solid sterling silver findings from Jewellery Maker. The cute wee clasp is from another company, but please don't hold that against me. Laugh out loud. Keep up the good work. I bet you paid a lot for it, though, didn't you, Ellen? Keep up the good work. Warm hugs from a very cold Glasgow. Ellen, sending you lots of love. We want to do a Jewellery Maker road show to Scotland, just so I can perfect my accent.
Okie dokie.
Now
this is stunning.
Can you just tell me, what is this, polymer clay or pearl? It's polymer clay, right? There's no way we've ever seen pearls that big.
No,
That is
that is probably the
unbelievable.
only clue, though, Jenny, that we've not seen them that big. That's the only clue why you would think
There are
that
real
they're
pearls
not.
in there, though, look.
Yeah, but the others, it's because they're so sizable that we think that they're not. But they are stunning. Beautifully made piece. Absolutely stunning. Stunning, again, in every respect. And it's Susan. Susan doesn't say where she's from. Hi guys, this is my second entry to the Wall of Fame. I'm on holiday from work this week, so I made this necklace and thought I'd send it to the Wall of Fame. It's made using a mould, polymer clay, pearls, wire and chain, all bought from JewelleryMaker. I've tried to make the clay look like mother of pearl and hope you like the results. I watch your programme every day when I get back from work and always learn something new from your demonstrations. Thanks for all your help, and that's Susan. Susan, honestly, again, amazing.
Don't go back to work, Susan.
Look, it
Don't go.
really suits me. Look, see where my
That's what they're saying. She's done that on purpose. They're all in hysterics.
Can you send the
How
real
skinny
thing?
you are. Look at your little tiny waist.
Send the real thing in, please. It really suits me. It's
That is
beautiful.
gorgeous.
I love it. I hope you don't mind, but I'm pinching that idea, unless you object. I love everything about
Look
it.
how neat the coils
Exactly.
are.
And
Wax
that-
cone. Wax cone.
That actually, I'm not sure. It could be hand done, but that actually is not easy. That training that wire to do that, it's not easy. So that is
We
fantastic.
should get her in. I love
Absolutely
that.
Fantastic, beautiful piece.
Look
of
at that,
jewellery.
the way this is displayed.
Oh, wow.
What is that? Is it little fishes at the bottom? I love it. Little sculpture there. How fabulous is this?
fantastic,
It is. Number 351 is from Chris. And Chris says, hi, JN. We bought this fossil for our lounge and we love it. It's called Orthoceras. Ooh, we have got some Orthoceras, haven't we? In the Gemstone Museum. It's a fossil and is dated 450 million years BC. Oh my, I love it. Millions, squillions.
Just before I was born.
Just before you, that was just whilst my brain was hatching. It's from the Atlas Mountains in Morocco. I decided to display my onyx and tiger's eye with silver on it for this week's Wall of Fame entry. I don't have it now, as I sold it straight away. Lucky me! Less than a week to the NEC. Woohoo! I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to going. We're not frequenting it this year, are we? But we will soon. I know a lot of my crafty friends are going. And so they promised to
Please
come
go
back.
anyway. You know,
Yeah,
but it's just,
come back with
this
tales.
year. Yeah, I think we've got a few ideas, hopefully for next.
I hope so. I hope so. Now, a couple of members of my household were off there this morning.
Are they?
I was a bit jealous, but I wasn't at the same time because.
No, I thought the motorway was busy this morning.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't
All
it?
your family?
It was just two members. The lodger and
they made a noise,
the
a bit
lodger
like
and the
you.
partner. Yeah. Have a look. Didn't give me a lift on the way though, did they? No. Have a look what's
That's
coming up for
stunning.
you.
That is
Isn't
stunning.
it gorgeous?
So sophisticated, that chain.
Do you know what though? So many people said to us that they went to the NEC, but we were cheaper, so they came back and they just thought. And actually, it is a good idea to go. We have so many.
For comparing, definitely. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now,
That is fabulous.
it's curb chain. It's rose gold on sterling silver. We only have limited amounts of this. As you can understand, I'm sure this is going to be, we anticipate, our most popular chain to date. If you don't want to miss out, let me say it again, solid sterling silver, rich rose gold overlay, 20 inches plus. The graphics probably won't tell you that, but it is, and I'll measure it in front of you. Coming up, do not miss out after this.
Add to your collection with our Memory Wire DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Follow Lucy and Debbie as they take you through how to create bracelets, necklaces and rings using Memory Wire. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker, bringing out the designer in you.
Tune into JewelleryMaker every day at 5 p.m. for our Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on JewelleryMaker.
Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Coming up for you in just a little over an hour, one of the most stunningly beautiful strands of sapphire. There's been such a lot of excitement over this strand. If you're madly in love with your precious gemstones, if you want to create that perfect piece of jewellery for Christmas gifts, then I've got the opportunity for you coming up in about an hour's time. Do not miss out on that strand. I'm going to show you a very autumnal strand. We have got the chain coming up for you momentarily, but first, and without further ado, the chocolate coffee or chocolate strand of teardrop agate. The striping makes this really striking. The variant of colour from dove grey to deep, rich, burning embers of orange and fabulous woody browns and nutty colours as well. This is a strand of cinnamon and spice. This is for your earrings. These are individual pendants. They're teardrops or balloon shapes, and they're going as embellishments on a necklace, an overhead necklace. They're going as your petals for your flowers. They're going as your brooches. Think about that big autumnal brooch, bringing that scarf together with the teardrops of fabulous agate, the colours of autumn and winter. Very woodland scene. Absolutely gorgeous. I just want to make that flower right now, don't you? Maybe if you bought yesterday's scale mail and you want to put those underneath the gold ones, really make these chocolate banded agate pears pop. We've got some wonderful wire coming up for you momentarily that will go absolutely beautiful. And just think about the fact of putting antique bronze with these little pendants. You could cage them. Just a long piece of chain. You know how we get all that chain in kits? Think about your antique bronze chain over the head and one of these. Or maybe you want to make it a collection and just do little charms all over it to make it really, really wintry and gorgeous. Get yourself on the phone lines. I'm going to give them a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 of these. If you're making 5 petal flowers, that'll give you a bit more of an indication of just how many flowers you can make. Maybe you want to buy 2 of these. The price tag I'm going to give you, I think you quite possibly will. Remember, so many of you got open baskets. So many of you are thinking, I'm going to open a basket for that rose gold chain in a moment. Pop this one in. When you see a great price tag and a gemstone that we don't see often, all that banding offers that organic structure. This is agate that's been formed in the ground for hundreds of years, mindful, faceted. Don't you love the Japanese knotting in between? That actually is a good technique, and I think actually, if you're thinking about it, you can wear that overhead necklace and you put it up either way, whether it's balloon or teardrop. Now I'm going to give you a price tag before picking Linda's brains on what she would do with this gorgeous strand. Never seen it before, it's brand new. They're 15 by 10, not graduated, all that uniform size, and going for just £7.45 for any new strand. Big smiles on faces, big queues on phone lines, buzzing around the website. You're absolutely lighting up the webby world right now on JewelleryMaker.com. Don't forget, if you're new to Jewellery Maker, not only is everybody getting their strand, but anybody that's new will also get, and if this is a gift for anybody that's new, please tell the call centre. Free tutorial DVD, free step-by-step book, free JM Hub magazine. You shop with your credit card or your debit card. We are today an extra award-winning channel. Woohoo! We'll talk about that in a moment. You have got your extended money-back guarantee from now until the 31st of January next year. EXG P55. Let's pick the expert's brain. Linda, that's you, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I would have thought that was sardonyx.
Do you know what? I would forgive you for thinking that. Yeah,
I really did. I thought that's because of the markings in it. It's unusual to have that amount of astonishing markings in agates and that sheen. It's absolutely amazing. To be honest with you, because this is my new thing, I would love to use that in soutache. I'd like to do a cuff bracelet, you know, a big wide cuff bracelet. Up, down, and with the, you know, the 2 points together with the koala face in the middle, and then because they're just the right size for that. Perhaps find a slightly bigger one, a matching one, or even a different agate perhaps for the centre. But they would be superb for soutache. They would really nice because they're opaque, but they've got lots of interest in them. They're not just a stone that's just a self colour, and that's what's quite nice with soutache. I'm just in an absolute soutache trance then. Can you see it? Can you see that?
I can see it. I'm going up down with mine. Is that okay?
And see that as a hairband, yes, like that.
I've seen them. Have you seen the competitive pieces, and have you seen all the hairband?
Yes.
Linda, I'm so in love with soutache, I really am, and I think if you realised how easy it was, it's more simple than knitting, I think.
Oh, you only need to be able to thread a needle and do a running stitch. That's all you need to do.
It does take time, all right, but to me it's less. I forget what I'm doing when I'm knitting, and I can't. I'm rubbish, and then it all goes pling.
No,
I wish
hopeless.
I could knit.
Yeah,
I can't.
Sheila can knit, and I've always been in awe of it, but I can't. But no, other than that, then if you're not going to be doing the soutache with it, then again, I'm a big fan of the tassels that Debbie does, and that would be stunning, wouldn't it? Again, just the right size, loads of interest. Put them with some beautiful champagne-coloured pearls. Gorgeous.
Oh, you've said the words to me now. Champagne and pearls, yes, please. Oh, I'm in luxury. And in fact, that links us very nicely to now. Before I even show you this, you know it's coming up. It's time for the chain. Now I need you on the phone lines. I think you've got a fair idea of where we're going. It is 20 inches. The graphics are incorrect. So anybody out there going, what's she talking about? Is it the graphics are a minimum length that you get? Every one of us has measured ours, and we're all 20 inches. Now you need to be on the phone now. If you decide, actually to put the phone down, but otherwise, if you don't get this, I anticipate to sell out within minutes. Get yourself on the phone lines. I'm talking to you, of course, about the rose gold chain. It's had the most excitement, and if I'm honest with you, it's the one that's caused the stir with us presenters here. Lucy was on the phone to me last night. She said to me, oh, you bleep, you got that rose gold chain. I went, I know. I feel absolutely privileged. We've got less of these than we had of any other of the chain. And they're already, I've knotted it, look, like a wally. I'll do that in a sec. You have got These are absolutely flying out already. It's curb chain. It's got a lovely, lovely delicacy, but it's super duper strong. Curb chain, solid sterling silver, rose gold. Go out there, try and find 20 inches of chain. I know the graphics say differently, for $9.95. Now it's the same price as yesterday's silver, but you've got the addition of the overlay of a rose gold, arguably the hottest of all the precious metals out there within the designers and the high street right now. Loads of these already gone, already 25% of the entire stock has gone. Don't be missing out, because this is the one you want to go with that morganite strand, with that rose quartz strand, with that kunzite strand, with anything that looks gorgeous, with that smoky quartz, with rose gold. Now, Sheila, talk to me about why this is. I'm just going to unpick the knot that I've been grabbing this all day long. Sorry, well, it goes to show how strong it is, though, because I will be able to undo this. Linda, tell me, why do you... Let's rephrase that. Why have you swiped yours?
That one is probably my favourite, to be absolutely serious, because I love rose gold anyway. But I like that particular chain, no matter what finish it's in, because that's a chain that you can just wear as a chain. It's decorative and delicate enough to, you know, just wear as a chain. And you know the agates that we've just had? Yeah. The agate with one of those just dropping from that chain would be absolutely stunning. It's just the right pinks and golds and I'm just trying to think what I put pearls as well with that chain. I'm just
pearls. Can you imagine?
But do you know what? I am really feeling the need to wear it just as a chain. I'm actually buying two and wearing it as a double drop chain, and perhaps have, you know, the little beautiful little charm that you've got on the side there. Perhaps just adding to that charm bit.
I'm just undoing it. I've got it. Just shows how strong it is. I knotted that and I could get it undone.
Yeah, just perhaps having that again.
At the front?
At the front or on the side. You know where that's just dropping there.
Oh, it looks so beautiful, yes.
A really dressy, a really understated dressy piece, perhaps.
Just with that little black dress.
Would you just put the agates with it, the agate strand?
Of course,
I'm sorry, I just want to see how that goes, because I've got that agate strand. See how beautiful that looks with it.
It does.
Yeah.
But you know what, for me, it's got to be...
the sapphire. I mean, that is another
just the star, Linda, and a blue sapphire, a pink sapphire, or even one of each. Oh, yeah. And that is high end. That's your best. That's the piece you are giving to your mum, your sister, that loved one that you want to keep. You want them to keep as a keepsake forever.
Yeah, I mean, but with that strand of sapphire as well, I mean, look how many sapphires there must be on there.
I mean,
just do a little, from that chain, I would do that little charm drop. I'd take the sapphires off and I'd colour match them and put them on, or I'd just jumble them. I mean, the pinks and the blues and those yellows, just as around that star area with some 0.25 wire, which you'd get in beautifully in those links. That would just be so special and unique.
So professional looking as well, Linda. Yeah. If you want your jewellery to appear professional looking, if you want the perfect finish, if you want to give a gift that looks like you've bought it from a high-end jewellers but you created it, how special. Only 25% of the entire stock remains. You've got to be quick. You've got to be quick. Less than quarter of the stock now, I'm just being told. Now, I've got 20 inches here. I know the graphics say different, but we've all measured ours at 20 inches. $9.95 sterling silver, rose gold. Think about your profit margins for this. How much have you seen chain like this, perhaps in the jewellery quarter, perhaps online? Can you guarantee that what you're getting is the genuine thing? Well, you know, when you're shopping with us here at Jewellery Maker, you've got until the 31st of January next year. Now, there's no promises in ever getting this strand again. I've been told by Hannah Oxby it was hard enough to get in the first place, Jenny Cleary, so don't be making demands on getting this again. Do not expect to see this again. £9.95. I have never seen rose gold chain on sterling silver with it. Never. I've been here for years. I've never seen it. £9.95. I reckon about 80% of everybody who's made an order today already on the chain has multi-bought. Perhaps if you bought the silver, you want to twin it with the rose gold and make one that you can twist around and alternate. Mixed metals is very, very popular indeed. If you've got lots of gems of distinction in your collection, quite a lot of our guest designers are on the phone, I'm just being told. Ooh, I won't name names. I won't name names. Debbie Belford. Mark Smith. Is there? Gemma Crew. £9.95. There's less than 50 left. These are going to sell out. We had 500. These are going to... No, we had less than 500, didn't we? How many did we have? How many did we have? We've got less than 50 left. How many did we start with? Unbelievable. These are going to go. They're going to start. They're going to absolutely go any minute now. We started with approaching 400, nearly 400 of those, and that we are now... How many now? We have got nearly only 30 left. Unbelievable. These are going to sell out. You've got to check baskets out. You've got the extended money back guarantee. If everybody on the line that's on the line now multi-buys, it looks like these will sell out. ACT M07. If you don't check out baskets, there is a seriously high risk that you are going to miss out if you don't check that basket out. Remember, you've got an extended money back guarantee. You've got absolutely nothing to worry about here. If you don't love it, you've got till next year, the 31st of January. That seems like forever away, doesn't it? Till next year, are you mad? We're approaching single figures on this one. $9.95. It's about to sell out. Well done to everybody. Check baskets out or miss out. Right now, I'm telling you, if you don't check your baskets out, you are missing out to a telephone caller. It is so lovely to have your company, especially on award-winning day. Best jewellery making channel, we'll take that one. Thank you very much. Look, and why? Why are we? Because look at the price tag on your screen right now. Competitive, do you think? Search for it, try find it. We're in single figures. ACT M07, any second now I'm going to tell you that these are sold out. 1.5 million thickness. I know the graphics are saying 42 centimetres. I am going to indeed measure it for you. That's a minimum. It's probably, yours will probably be the same as mine and Linda's, which by the way is. Okay, I'm up to 11 on there. And I'm up to 10 on there. Oh, mine's 21 inches. Mine's 21 inches. We have to put, it just went on the graphics. I'm so sorry, because that's the minimum. I've got 21 inches. Linda, did you have 21 inches on yours as well?
Yeah, yes, it was just probably a couple of mil under 21.
Okay, so around 21 inches. You can engrave the other side that doesn't say 925 on it, perhaps. Or you could do your metal stamping. I'm obsessed with that. When's it coming back in, Kirsty? I love it. ACT M07, 42 centimetres is not what I've got. I've got 21 inches. Linda's got a couple of mils shy of 21 inches, so that should be what you get. ACT M07, and literally, looks like there's about 3 left now. Don't forget our sapphire. If you just bought that, you're going to want your sapphire. It's coming up for you in about half an hour's time. Today is flying by. Look at that colour. Isn't it glorious? So expensive looking. So expensive looking. Coming up for you soon. Now, I am going to give to you, if you bought this morning's kit, did that sell out? It was really near to a sellout when I gave it to you this morning. Very small amount of them left. We have still got some left, but very small amounts. I've got to say to you, lapis lazuli has got to be one of the biggest gemstones involved in Egyptian jewellery. And if you are into your beadwork with your, I've been talking about geometric beading, a lot of that was done in the Egyptian times, and a lot of techniques, if you're a bead weaver, actually started, didn't they, in the Egyptian times. So if that's something you're quite passionate about, think about the gemstones that in turn go hand in hand with the techniques. And perhaps you've seen a piece and you've thought, I love the bead weaving work here, I'd like to, just like the Egyptians did, put a little bit of lapis, maybe a little bit of turquoise in there as well. Let me talk to you about a gemstone that features majorly, not just in jewellery, but in fact throughout the fashions of Egypt. Look at this lapis lazuli. It reminds me very much of Vincent van Gogh's Starry Nights painting. You have got the deep lapis blue, and that is a colour now in its own right from this gemstone, isn't it? Lapis blue is something you'll hear in the fashion industry. Absolutely gorgeous how these puzzled together because of the drilling, because these are through drilled here. Now, they make the most incredible sparkle with that pyrite. Aren't these gorgeous? Historically important, and in the fashion world very important as well. Lapis lazuli is one that I get very passionate about. And don't forget, it was used as makeup. Now these little drums will make beautiful flowers, fabulous dangles, perfect in a tassel, mixed with gold. Now lapis lazuli is becoming probably one of the designer's gemstones right now. Lapis and labradorite seem to be out there, don't they, in your Vogue, in your Marie Claire, in your Cosmopolitan, all those expensive, wish I could have pieces of jewellery that you see in your thick glossy magazines tend to, don't they, feature gemstones such as lapis lazuli very, very much. A gemstone that is quite often, more often than not, mined for in Afghanistan, so it's very hard for us to get hold of for obvious reasons. And gosh, what a perfect pairing. I love these. They're like Smarties is the best way of explaining the shape. They make your jewellery that little bit more weighty, and I do think when you're feeling weighty jewellery, it feels more expensive because it's got substance. And actually, we are almost trained in our brain to feel gold for its weight, and that makes it more expensive, and I think that sort of goes off into jewellery as well. Now you've got a trio of gorgeous gemstones. That pyrite, of course, there's natural inclusions of pyrite within lapis lazuli, which makes it so individual. That midnight blue, that gold together, it's just so sumptuous, isn't it? It's just so beautiful. And you know what, Linda? There feels like an expensive piece of jewellery ready to be made out of this trio.
If you close your eyes and put lapis on your fingertips and feel it, when you've handled lapis a few times, you know it's lapis.
It's so soft.
Yeah, you know it's lapis, don't you? Without
I can feel the pyrite.
Yeah, you can sort of. It's got that sort of a sheen feel, if you understand what I'm saying. But I said on, I think it was Sunday last time I was on, I was saying that coloured gemstones are now absolutely huge. They are the way forward with the biggest of designers. Okay, diamonds and emeralds and things like that. You know, sorry, diamonds, clear gemstones are obviously still huge, but in the lieu of, in the 20s, there was a lot of costume jewellery and a lot of paste jewellery made because people were having such huge collections of very expensive jewellery that they were having paste ones made.
Yes, they were,
copies,
weren't they?
yes, copies
yes.
to wear. But now we've moved on so much that they're actually finding that they're making paste jewellery of emerald and sapphire and things like that. So that just proves that coloured gemstone is really, really huge.
And get on that bandwagon right now. We see a vintage piece of jewellery with this gemstone. Woof, super expensive. Are you ready for a trio of elegance to go into your collection? Don't forget the extended money back guarantee. You're shopping with utter confidence, nothing to lose at all, apart from the opportunity. YMGC48 is your item code. At just $17.95 for all 3 strands. You've got to give it to us for our competitive prices, don't you think? Very good value for money, absolutely beautiful gemstones and extreme and utter elegance for your beautiful designs at £17.95. We've got something gorgeous. Now, I'm going to give to you 2 lots of wire. This is, if you bought the rose gold, oh, let's get physical. This is why I've got big muscles in my arms, because of wire. Now, I've got for you my favourite, and I've got to say, if you bought the rose gold chain, I want to just show you how well it matches the rose gold chain. The rose gold chain is sold out. I'm so sorry to anyone watching the repeat. Of course it was going to. Now, if you are going to buy, if you've missed out on the chain, let's say, you want to buy our sapphire later, think about making, out of the 0.4, you've got 100 metres. That's for your rosary linking in those little delicate teardrops. 0.4 is wonderful for weaving. I do like the idea, and I keep saying this, I've got a big strong feeling towards basket weaving with wire, making almost what looks like a gate bracelet, Linda.
Yeah, so am I. Yeah, absolutely. 0.4 is probably universally the most useful because using it as it is, you can use it in a twist. So it's it's easy to twist with your fingers. It's not going to hurt you. But using the wire twister tool, you can also make a bigger gauge wire. Using it right up sort of 1.5 mil, 1.5 mil, really. So universally, I think it is, for me, the most useful gauge of wire. In fact, when I come to look for 0.4 wire here in our vaults, I can never find any.
I think it might have something to do with this technique here. Have a look, because you've got this is very Laura binding, very, very Gemma Crow, how you're doing the little weaves here. And I did, and here with, can you see that? So that's the 0.4 used as a weave. Also, there's 0.4 on the gizmo coils. Now this is intermediate wire work, and if you want to get involved in one of our masterclasses, you can do so by just giving us a tinkle and asking for Wendy. Now, you've got 100 meters of that 0.4, but then you want your structure. If you look at a piece like this, you'll see there is 1 mil, not in this, sorry darlings, not in the antique bronze, but in fact, sorry, not in the copper that I've got here, but in fact in the antique bronze. But I just want to show you why we use them together, because you've got the structure here from your thicker gauge and you've got the details from your 0.4. Here's an image of some gizmo pieces that you can also create out of this very colour. Now this is of course Rachel Norris doing the basket weave, the carpet beater weave with her gizmo coil. Just sumptuous together with that deep dark amethyst. And I think if you really want to bring out the best characters in your gemstones, then it's wire that you want, and the opportunities are limitless. Now if you're thinking to yourself, how do I do this? We have got free downloads on the masterclasses on our website, which is JewelleryMaker.com, but also don't forget to add to your baskets one of our wire work DVDs. You can get wire work for beginners as $4.95, and we go up there in projects. Just ask the call centre, they're there to help you. 200 meters of wire in total, the 1 mil, and you've got the 0.4. 1 mil by itself is $27.95 on the website. You can also flatten this with your chase hammer. You can work harden it, texturize it a little with the dome sided of your you've got to get this because everybody loves it. Every single jewellery maker uses wire in some form or another. Even if it's not dead intricate, we can all use it. If you've got your Fabulous Findings DVD, you'll know how versatile and must-have this wire truly is. DYGC42 is your item code. This should be $27.95 on its own. You've got 100 meters there of the 0.4 as well. The 1 mil, the 0.4, the possibilities for your designs, all for just $34.95. You are making a huge savings every time we bring you wire deals, because it is so popular, it sells out. So please be quick. Now, whether you are crafty in a paper craft way, whether you are crafty in a cupcake way, because you can make a little cupcake stands out of the 1 mil, I've seen that being done. Whether you're crafty in a jewellery maker way, you're gonna love this deal. And when you're craft shopping anywhere else but here, do you see deals on wire like this? We make it our job to research to hopefully bring you the very best prices competitively out there in the UK market. Linda, talk to me about why wire is something you can't live without.
Well, like Sheila, Sheila brings it to Jewellery Maker. I do a lot of bridal jewellery, and I'm finding that more and more brides are wanting custom made. They can see it in their head, they draw a picture, so you have to try and do exactly what they want. So I actually use my wire first. I mean, I know this is going to sound strange, but when they want something fairly intricate on a vine or something, I mock it up. So I'm obviously at these prices, I can afford to mock it up with that wire to give that right shape, and then do the whole thing again in gemstone. 1 mil is your structure, which is fantastic. That's what you're going to be wiring. And 4 mil, 0.4 is what you're going to use to wire onto that structure. So really, you're ready to go there. You can make combs, you can make vines, you can actually make tiara bands as well by twisting the 1 mil. Three of those twisted will make you a nice structured hairband to wire onto. So, but I mean, I've done just a very small wrap here on one of the tiger's eyes. So, you know, if you've got it there, and more people on the experience, I'm finding probably 70% of the girls I get on the Sunday experience are wire working.
Oh yes, in one way, and we're mixing mediums here, because yesterday we had sari silk, which had the cones. Who did that? Amazing, big cones of wire in this colour. I didn't know whether it was Gemma or you. Amazing.
No, it is. I mean, Gemma uses a lot, doesn't she, with textiles? And, and I'm sure, you know, she certainly can't do without wire, because she uses in all her mediums.
Absolutely. And we're going to be seeing thicker gauges, so get this, because when that happens, it's going to be wire work frenzy across the board. Now, we've got one more cheeky bundle for you before Linda's kit. Her name's Linda, not Sheila. Stop calling her Sheila in my ear. We'll call it that. It happens all the time. It's Shinda. If you don't know, it's Shinda. That sounds like a pop star, Shinda. Today we have Shinda.
Shinda or Leela.
Leela. Yeah, like now Shinda's more like more some kind of thundercat. Yeah. Shatara. Now, where should we go? Can we do the box 20? That would be nice. Is this ametrine or citrine and amethyst? I do it. Is this the only ametrine strand we've got? Ametrine, I'm telling everyone that'll listen. Ametrine, if you've ever shopped for this, it's so expensive, isn't it? Haven't you seen ametrine for crazy price? Now, ametrine, also known as Bolivianite, is the fusion it's the fusion of the crystal structure of citrine and amethyst. You can only find it in Bolivia, and it used to be the only female-run mine. Isn't that funny? So things obviously got done quite a lot better.
Well, quicker.
Yes, indeed. Which is why we don't see much of it anymore, because they've let their men in now. And there's things like lunch breaks and tea. You know, I'm only joking to men out there. You're very hard-working. Now, have a look at this. Actually, in my house, it's the other way around. I'm the lazy one. Can you believe that? No, what do you mean, yes? How dare you? Have a look at these puffy coins. They're 8 mil. Aren't they wonderful? Aren't they gorgeous? Then you've got your citrine 9 mil rounds. Oh, look, seriously, the carat weight, these strands are huge. Look at the colours together. Do you know, one of my jewellery makers yesterday, we're having a little bit of a tweet. They're doing their flipping Easter stuff.
Oh, my word. Really?
Are they mad?
Well,
because I'm just thinking about these being quite Eastery, but also...
Exactly, that is the colour. It reminds me of those little eggs.
But it's very Fabergé, isn't it? Very Fabergé. Very Fabergé, darlings, these colour mixings. Ametrine quality is superior to so much other ametrine out there. Now, let's give you a price tag, because we're going to give you such an awesome price tag for these citrine plain rounds, very sootashable at 9 mil. Amethyst puffy coins, very sootashable at 8. There's so much more you can do. I want to make stud earrings with those. And like I said, because you've got 2 birth gemstones here, essentially citrine is associated with November's birthstone. We know February for amethyst, and ametrine is a fusion of both. I love this bundle. I really love it. So if there's someone dear to you that has any number of a birthday in November or in February, then you've got to grab this. Or if you just love the colours, who can't wear purple? Limited stock. JLG C77 is your item code with the extended money back guarantee. It's time to shop. I think one of the best times to shop with us here at JewelleryMaker. Very risk-free. Use your debit card or your credit card. Remember that free tutorial DVD with your first order. Limited stock. Shouldn't that be the price tag for the ametrine alone? Haven't we seen ametrine for stacks of money?
Oh, yes.
Have you seen that ametrine in our museum?
Yes.
I'm in love. Are you in love?
Absolutely, totally. I mean, I think it's the most exquisite gem. I mean, Mother Nature mixing that purple and that sort of ambery, beautiful glowy citrine together. So clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she does it, it obviously works, because nature makes everything work. To me it shrieks. My mum's favourite flower was a freesia, And it always makes me remember my mum, Amatrine does.
Freesias are lovely.
Yeah, it's her birthday in a couple of days, so I have to take freesias. But it's just stunning. It really is. It's so easy on the eye. It's so wearable. It's so feminine. It's strangely hypnotic.
Do you know, it's funny you say that, because it does make you sort of in a trance. Like, it's the tranquil. And they say that purple's the colour of creativity, don't they? Do you ever make more? Do you ever find yourself? Because Gemma said this to me the other day. She said, I just realised I've made so much jewellery out of a kit, and it's because it had purple in it, and they say purple is the colour of creativity. And Mark agreed with me the other day. Would you say that? You make loads out of purple?
Well, I think so. A sort of another backup for that is it's always been a royal colour, particularly a royal colour, so it's obviously been forever like that. But I mean, citrine is just the most beautiful of gemstones. It's got so much possibility in jewellery making, and to mix citrine and amethyst together is just way clever. It's much cleverer than I am.
It's well clever,
so
is
it's
that?
really, really, really clever.
It's Mother Nature for you.
Yeah.
And you know, it does give you, you know, I'm never stuck for conversation. I'm sure that'll come as a shock to you. But, you know, if you think about selling your jewellery, some people are like, oh, it gets me in a panic. My cousin Laura is the shyest person you've ever met. Maybe it's because I've done all the talking since we were little.
Possibly.
But if she meets somebody, she goes bright red when they're talking to her. And the thought of her actually going out there to an audience and saying, this is this and this, if she didn't have it all planned, she'd get in a panic. And I'm just thinking, actually, if you are that kind of shyer jewellery maker, if you've got stories behind gemstones, isn't it easier to talk to your customers? If you have that pang of, oh my gosh, maybe you've only just started doing this, what am I going to say? It's gemstones like this that just lead into conversation. And when you lead into conversation with your customers, I think you build up a rapport with them, and your relationship strikes, that customer relationship strikes. And with that in mind, I'm about to bring you our Christmassy kit. Linda, pour us a glass of that mulled wine, because it's time for a very Christmassy kit indeed. I'm going to bring my slow cooker in on Monday. Now, you've got, did you put this kit together, Linda?
This is one actually that I was sitting upstairs and Rebecca had got these strands in front of her. So I said, oh, Beck, would you put those together in a kit for me for Thursday? And she did.
Lovely, Rebecca. Well, we like her. We'll get her a Christmas present. Have a look, because you've got, did you demand these little beauties? Don't you love them? Hang on a minute. Best supplier for jewellery kits. Could this be the prime example of why? I'm just thinking about something that is so designer, darlings. What about this? Hang on a minute, isn't that quite reminiscent of a famous jewellery designer? Hello, look at that. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and they're sterling silver with 9-carat gold. Love it, love it. Have you ever seen oh my gosh, the chain sold out, but if you did get it, they're perfect. There's only silver left. If you want the silver, that's there. Oh my gosh, I love that idea. So you get 6 of those, which is crazy, because you also get, and I'm going to take my black bust away. Look at the glow from January's birthstone, India's heartbeat. It's garnet, the pomegranate seed gemstone. Look at that depth. Are you thinking Merlot? Are you thinking claret? Are you? Are you thinking mulled wine, bit of spiced orange in there? Oh, I love it. It's a warm your hands by the fireside colour. And then when we put it with these glorious Merlot pearls, oh my gosh. This kit has just been dipped in luxury, hasn't it? It makes you want to take a hot bubble bath. It's just, takes your breath away. Look at this. Are you in love? I am so in love with this kit. Then I'm going to really tickle your fancy with the fact that you are getting, don't forget, You're already getting sterling silver and stardust rounds. You're also getting precious metal findings with this. You've got garnet. You have got pearls, genuine freshwater pearls and shell pearls. You've got the real silver and gold heart chain in there. You've got 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks. You have got your lobster claw clasp. You have got your toggle clasp. I love that toggle clasp. You've got the gold balls. You've got the crimp beads, and you've got this open jump rings to boot. I can't wait. We've got to get over to Linda, not Sheila. It's called Mistletoe and Wine. I challenge you to resist breaking out into Cliff Richard. You have got all of these strands. You have got all of this silver and gold. TFG C23 is your item code. All of this. Precious metal findings. Garnet. Genuine freshwater pearl, shell pearl. You've got the chain in there. All for is it the best value kit of the day so far? Is this one of the many reasons why we have just won from Making Jewellery magazine, the Make and Sell Jewellery magazine, the best supplier for kits, along with the best jewellery channel, best supplier of semi-precious gemstones. I could go on. Best bead range. Look at this. We are super proud of ourselves today. Now let's get on over and see that gorgeous lady with those lovely gemstones. Make sure you're checking out baskets for Mistletoe and Wine, because it's time to show you all of the amazing jewelry, and I just know that you're going to be inspired by what Linda has created, because this is Christmas presents galore. Very elegant.
Jenny, did you mention these? I can't see them.
I did.
Did you?
I did. Did you have them?
I did have them. Yes, I didn't hear you mention
Aren't
them.
they gorgeous? I put my rose gold chain on them.
Bonus. Oh, did you? Sorry, I was miles away.
Yeah.
They're stunning. And they're sizable. They're about 6
Well, how much would you pay for those?
I don't know. They're 6 mil. They're absolutely. I love them.
It's the stardust. You get 6 of those, Linda.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Sorry, I didn't hear you mention them, and I thought I know I had them.
Well, if they were £2 each, £12, I'd pay it, wouldn't you?
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm going to just show you what we're talking about.
Sorry.
And where did you put them in the jewellery?
They're there in a centre point on that tassel one, look.
Oh, yes, here. And then you kept the rest for yourself, didn't you? She did. I know this lady too well. I do.
No,
no, you didn't. You used them. All right, I take it back. I take it back.
I think I may have kept 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, they're
5. She's
so
do
twinkly.
You wish I'd keep my big mouth shut, eh?
Yeah.
Could have got away with that. It wasn't for me pesky kids. Look at this. You've got, actually, can I just say, you've got a really sort of contemporary floating bead look. And this is the one that I said to you this morning. I love that because it's classic, but it's modern.
Yeah.
Because you've got this sort of floating bead. Very, very beautiful. And using the beading thread as a feature of your design.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that often I do that. But it was just playing again, playing and twisting some of the beading thread and thinking, I really want to sort of make a bit of a floating pendant if I can. So basically that pendant there is, I'm going to demonstrate the earrings because they're just a bit different way
These
of
ones?
using. Yeah, but the pendant there is just literally a matter of twisting your beading thread round, having already put on X amount of gemstones randomly, and then once you've got that little egg shape twisted or a circle or whatever shape you end up with, just pop a tiny little bit of glue where you want that bead positioned and slide the bead onto the glue.
Any glue, or has it got to be on jewellery?
We've got the glue that we used for Soutache, the Loctite glue. There's another glue
with a nib.
We've got 2 glues, I think, on the website. Correct me if I'm wrong. But either or. But it's perfectly feasible to use glue in jewellery making because they make specific jewellery makers glue. So please use it. And as I say, just randomly thread them on and pop a little drop of glue there, and then you've got quite a nice little floating pendant. The same with the necklace that the camera's on there as well. You can do the sort of floating knot. There's a floating knot that you can use, but you will see the thread around the gemstone. But when you're putting a little bit of glue on it, the pearls in particular, because they've got such a small drill hole, they'll hug onto the beading thread with that little glue and be very successful. Okie dokes.
Then you've got your little macrame piece on here. We've got to get onto the demo because we're running out of time. You've got your macrame piece here, and then you've got your 3-strand weave here. Beautiful earrings, and we are going to be doing the earrings today. If you can make 2, then I can steal the others.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do the other half.
Which ones are we doing?
These ones here.
Excellent. I'm glad you said that.
So
I should model them. It's happening.
In the kit we've got. I'm not sure how many we've got. Is it? I'm not sure how many we've got of head pins.
Head pins. I think it's 20.
We've got head pins in
Let's
here,
count
so
them.
we can use them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's 20.
Right. Okay.
Do you not get eye pins? You just get head pins?
No, you get head pins.
Right.
But that's not a problem because we can.
You can make an eye pin.
Yeah,
can't
we can
you?
make an eye pin. So for this particular knife technique, I've got to look and see how I made them. So can you just keep them dangling by my? Right. What we do is we pop the bead directly.
It's the little flash. Here you go.
Yes.
I'll stick my ear right in your face.
They're so. See what I mean by when you put the jewellery on. I mean, astonishingly gorgeous.
Aren't you glad I stole these?
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, astonishingly beautiful.
I haven't got anything in mould wine.
Right, you have now.
I'm very happy. I'm going to wear these on Christmas Day.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, take one of the absolutely gorgeous head pins. These are gold on top of sterling silver, so they're going to be very malleable, easy to work with, very, very simple to bend. Let it drop down to the little head. And then, holding the pearl, take this excess that you've got here and work it round towards the little head of the head pin. Okay. Now when we get just up there, we're just going to just pull that out just very, very slightly, and if you can see, work. You see, I'm just going to take that around. Literally, it's quite difficult to show because my fingers are going to be the way. But I'm taking that around that head, around that little ball. I'm literally taking it in front of the ball, round the back, and round all the way around to sandwich it. It's just literally.
You've used the ball as an anchor.
Yeah, I've used the ball as an anchor on the top of the gemstone. So we've got a little bit of decoration going on. We've also got this little bit of decoration that's now coming up the side, which will catch the lights, particularly in earrings that are dangled. You've got this little length of the side of the bead. So bring it round, then taking your flat nose pliers, straighten up that perpendicular there, okay, and pull it so that that is now upright on the bead. Okay, that's what we're going to use to make our attachment for the next part of it. Now you can roll it down if you want to, or gently take it away and just roll a simple loop. Okay, just take it behind, literally behind that bubble that we've got on the top of the bead. Okay. Now the next thing that we need to do is to make the little upright part. So we take another head pin, okay, and pop on one of the glorious little pearls. Okay. Now again, this part is going to be used as the fixing. So the ball end is going to be used as the fixing. So what I need to do is now make an eye at the base of this head pin. So what I do is I take my flat nose pliers, just where it changes, I say this time and time again, but where that hue changes I use as my measure, because obviously I'm going to make 2. So I put my head pin through there so it's just slightly proud of it, do my little right angle. It's such a pleasure to work with precious metal.
Oh, it's so much softer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so easy to manipulate and get nice rounds. So we've now got our little round there.
Elegant drop there.
Now I'm turning it round now so that the pearl drops down there. Okay. So again with our flat nose pliers, open up that little loop that you've just made.
This is quite clever.
And attach to the loop that you made on the pearl.
Isn't this clever?
It's just that I like to use this sort of serious metal that we're using now. I do like to use the findings as a real feature. Okay, so now on the little ball end, round those pliers in, and just pull that back into a loop. Okay, just pull it back into a loop. So we've just got a nice little loop there.
Okay.
Take your shepherd's hook and open up the loop that's ready made for you, always on the inside. It'll always be on the inside, that loop will, so you don't have to look for it because you know that's where it is. Open it up, take the loop that you've just made with the head pin, close it back up again, and hey presto,
Easy peasy. I mean, look how beautiful and
It is
elegant that
beautiful. It is beautiful because of the gemstones and because of the metal that we're using. It's also complementary, and we've just used those findings to add detail and for light to glint off of it. Perfect for Christmas Day. Perfect.
Those just really are stunning, you know.
I love them. I think
Very
again,
stunning.
it's the colours of the pearls. I mean, that is sort of the little 4mm is a very pale, what I call a winter pink. You know, very pale. But with that little glow to it, and with this cranberry colour, this Merlot colour, it's divine, absolutely divine. The garnet, garnet, don't start me off on the garnet, because the garnet is the best garnet I've seen in a long time.
It's so rich, isn't it?
And it's so, the whole strand is succulent, absolutely succulent.
Absolute depth to that. Now, you must check out baskets. We are approaching limited stock on this kit, and not for the first time today, but right now it's time for a bit of you time. Let's check out your designs on the Wall of Fame.
Fantastic, 352, beautiful wire work here from Sheila.
Sheila Denning, hello,
After
lovely.
watching Laura Binding's design inspiration the other day, she decided to have a go, and it's made with the copper wire from JewelleryMaker and the purple shell and magnesite. And she said she really hopes it's good enough for the Wall of Fame. Good enough for the Wall of Fame.
Of course it is.
It's fantastic. Hugs all round, and the crew at JewelleryMaker are fantastic.
I met Sheila at the last year's NEC.
Stunning work.
It is beautiful.
Stunning work.
So I'm so sorry that we've got to rush these. Mookai, this is beautiful. And just look at these eye pin links. I love the plaiting. It's very Celtic. Number 355 is from Sue in Surrey, and she's saying keep up the good demos and special offers. She's made this with brown leather and Mookai, all from JM. Well done to you, number 355. Wow.
This is so unusual.
What is that?
I don't know.
What's that gemstone? It's amazing.
It's amazing. This is 353 and it's Donna. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. After watching Maggie's demonstration the other day, I felt inspired to have a go, but couldn't wait for the kit to arrive, so I used some bits and pieces from my stash. I presume this is going to be the sari silk bit. Keep up the good work and loving the new hours. Fantastic. Oh, you wait till you get the sari silk, you're going to love that round it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
You're a genius. Look at this, Julie McCloskey, not Mrs. McCloskey from Grange Hill. Julie McCloskey, I'm so sorry I can't read your lovely long message, but she's saying keep up the great work and she loves watching us all. A big hug and a big thank you.
It's a shame we're running out of time, because I'd love to have talked about that. That's beautiful.
She did this from one of our YouTube videos.
Wow.
So that's see, go on our YouTube account. If you can subscribe to our JMU YouTube account and go on to Rachel Norris's demo. That's where she's got that from.
Astonishingly beautiful.
Amazing. 356. You are
Astonishingly
so talented. You're from Warwick, Julie. Well done to you. Another quick look, because it does deserve it. Let's have a look.
It does.
One more
Definitely
look.
does.
Woohoo.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Absolutely fantastic work. Must have taken ages. This one is beautiful wire work, 354. I like to see this tree of life. I've not seen it done in a rectangle before. Again, sorry, can't read out the whole of the message, but it's from Janet in Nottingley in West Yorkshire. And she's been watching JewelleryMaker for 2 years, and she's made loads and loads of presents for family and friends, but she had a stall at a local craft on Sunday. So I hope you did really, really well on that. She loves the ideas from the designers, and the quality of the wire at JM is fantastic. And thanks for all the laughs. Beautiful work again.
That is so Laura Binding.
Fabulous. It is.
We have got for you, so many people have been asking for it, so it is coming for you after the break. It's that sapphire strand. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Join us on JewelleryMaker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be JewelleryMaker.
Join JewelleryMaker and specialist guest designer Debbie Bulford for a fun and relaxing day discovering the addictive appeal of chainmail. This workshop is ideal for beginners and will introduce the fundamentals of this art form. You will be guided through a range of beginner's weaves and learn how to create your own Byzantine bracelet and earring set. The full course includes a pack of 200 jump rings, a toggle clasp, a pair of shepherd hook earrings, the chainmail tutorial DVD, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a chance to meet the presenters, and take a visit to our gem museum. All this for just $74.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. from Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join guest designer Debbie Bulford and be introduced to this creative medium? Debbie will guide you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to the Gemstone Museum and our shop. And all this for just $64.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Join guest designer Laura Binding and enter the world of wirework. This DVD will take you on a creative journey and teach you how to design a basic weave, a woven bangle, a netted pendant and a caged gemstone. Add edition 3 to your collection today and get creative with wirework. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
We've only got 50. You are seeing pink sapphire. You are seeing some of the richest of blue sapphire, almost Ceylon sapphire colours in there as well. Yellow sapphires, orange sapphires, and white sapphires. This has got to be one of the most, if not the most, luxurious strands of delicate sapphire we have ever seen. Now you've got to appreciate that there's double on this strand than you would ordinarily get on a Gems of Distinction precious gemstone strand, because if you look, they're top and tailing. Now, we only have 50. This was going to be £57.95, and I can give you 1,000,001 reasons, I think, of why it's worth it, but Scott is going to give us a better price tag. This is, I can confirm, going under £50, but there are only 50. Now I want you to think about taking a small section of the blue, you get 2 lots of the blue there, no, 3 actually, and putting them into a ring with precious metal findings. How much would you charge for that? This is definitely a strand, I think, to create jewellery that you're going to have valued. This is the strand for your daughter's wedding day. This is your strand for your best friend's Christmas or birthday present. This is the strand that you get that is going to create the most breathtaking piece of jewellery. High end, definitely professional looking. Now, we have never seen a strand like this of sapphire. You've seen much smaller, going for $24.95 at about half the size of this strand. The delicate yellows, the almost kunzite pinks, the deep rich oranges, the golden sapphires, the white sapphires, the deep blues ranging into the Ceylon style blues, and then the lighter blues. The pinks, almost papradashka oranges. Super fiery, super exquisite, super expensive looking. I need you to know we only had 50 of these. We've now only got 25. It is going under £50. You do have that extended money back guarantee. There aren't many chances. I don't want you to miss out. So all of this luxury is going to you at a tiny price tag of just £47.95. It was going to be £57.95. Scott's worked together with Kirsty just about 10 minutes ago. Kirsty's literally begged him, please give everybody this for under £50 as a big thank you for voting us in all of those amazing awards. We thank you so much. Best supplier of gemstones. This is a precious gemstone strand. Did you ever think you would be working with a gemstone that you perhaps always deemed as a jeweller's gemstone, out of your reach, professionally and price-wise, but not my darling jewellery makers anymore? But you have to check out it. Oh my gosh, stay on the phone lines. This has now gone exceptionally limited. We are about to go into single figures. We only had 50 of these. Half of them went straight away on the website, and most of them are about, I'm about to tell you, have been taken. Well done to everybody who's got theirs. Linda, it's a very rare opportunity, and I'm seeing, first of all, the sheer quantity next to, of course, the unmistakable quality of these gemstones. Yeah. It's a special edition, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you hit the nail on the head, really. I was thinking it, as you said it, that, you know, not many of us mere mortals will have the opportunity to say, I've got a sapphire, let alone a strand of sapphire like that. So, but at these prices, we have every one of us can, okay, it might be a little bit more challenging for a few, but you know what? Make it your Christmas present to you. It's so worth it. We're not going to have a strand like that at that price ever again.
And you know what, Linda, it is that special piece. And okay, it's probably only for you if you're creating high-end jewellery or special pieces.
Oh,
perhaps
keep it for yourself, Jen.
Indeed. But I'm just thinking, if my daughter was to get married, I wouldn't even question it.
You know, borrow it.
I wouldn't even, it'd be something borrowed. No, I wouldn't even question it though. I would just go, you know what, if I'm comparing to non-precious gemstones out there on the wedding market, forget it, I'm going to buy this.
Exactly, and you're creating an heirloom.
And you know she's going to pass it down to daughters that she may or may not have in the future when she's 40. You know, there are so many opportunities to create everlasting, special, high-end, heirloom pieces of jewellery. This is something you'd buy to make for your daughter though, isn't it? With your best friend.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. I mean, I'm being a little bit facetious when I say keep it for yourself, but actually it's the truth. I would.
We do. We always think as mothers, oh, I'd love that. But let's face it, the kids always come first, the blighters. Look at that colour. This is decadent, sheer beauty. Think about this going around in the high-end jeweller's window. You can picture it now, can't you? Set into the most stunning of Art Deco style earrings. And in fact, when we think about all these colours together, we're thinking Tiffany & Co, we're thinking Cartier, we're thinking Bulgari, we're thinking high-end luxury fashion houses. That's what we're thinking. This is a competitive strand. If you create jewellery and you are competitive with it, because there are lots of, I didn't realise how competitive jewellery making was until I saw the soutache competitions and the ring competitions. If you're setting gemstones into silver clay, you've got to get sapphire, because we know it can be done £47.95. Ooh la la.
You know what you've got there as well, very quickly, what you've got there is a full wedding ensemble kit, because you've got two blue ones for the ears for mum, perhaps a little single drop on a chain. You've got all the bridesmaids colours that most of us use there for exactly the same, two earrings and a little drop. We've got the bride, oh, can you imagine the bride's headdress with all that bouncing off and that. So you have got such a lot of jewellery in that single strand.
Have you seen Rachel Norris's centerpieces of her flowers out of our gems of distinction? Can you imagine that in a tiara, in a princess crown style, with the most glorious center to the flower?
You've
just
looked
looking.
inside my head, Jenny. That's the one I've got.
The cool centre are doing a really good job. Do you know what? If you've got the rose gold chain, don't even think about it. You've got to get him. Can you imagine that for Christmas? Do you know, for me, I just like everyone, I do like to receive a gift, but nothing is better for me than watching somebody open a gift that you've got for them or you've created for them and seeing a big smile. You know, and knowing that they love it. That is so satisfying, isn't it?
Well, it wouldn't just be a smile with receiving something made out of it satisfied. Exactly, it would reduce me to sort of happy tears.
Oh, it looks like how many have we got left? Single figures, £47.95. We only had 50. We're now in single figures. You must check out baskets, RNG, K30. I will never be able to guarantee this strand again. Have you seen a strand a little bit like this, half the size, but only with one row? Do you see how these are up and down on the strand? You have got so much colour. You have got so much sparkle. You have got absolute beauty in the strand. Now this is decadent. This is expensive looking. This is exclusive. And when you put it into your jewellery, don't forget to send us the Wall of Fame. I am thinking very much about running competitions for the new year. We want to get a bit competitive with our techniques. Thinking that might be something that you could enjoy. So let us know, would you like us to run competitions throughout the month as well in your jewellery making? You send us in your pieces, perhaps. It's the beadsmith do that often. I do think this is a competitive strand. Now it does look like we have nearly sold out. I think we've got about 3. If you call now, you might get the last one. £47.95. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. It does look like any second now. 3 left. 3 left, I can confirm. So this is going to sell out any second now. If you're watching a repeat, I'm going to keep you updated throughout. Now, before I move on with, I've got so many incredible bundles. Now, the night show tend to give you crazy miss it, miss out deals. Now, because we want to remind you of the night show that's coming up tonight with Ed at 5 o'clock, we're going to do a bit of cheeky night show deal-lists. Now, Freeview, Channel 50, the night show comes up to you tonight. Many star buys and a bit of cheekiness from old Eduardo. Now, in the style of Eduardo, I am going to give you some cheeky deals. So, should we do some late night cheeky deals? Let's do it. Let's do it. Are you ready for a little bit of cheekiness? This is what it's all about. I'm going to give to you cheekiness. I was like a cheeky girl when I said that, you see. Have a look, you've got citrine. Oh, these are gorgeous. Glowing. Absolutely. Now, you might want to have your phone in your hand because we're going to have to go really quickly because we've got too many deals going far too low. Limited edition, I'm giving you mirror graduated. And look at the edges. Look at the edges. Look at them. Look at them. You know they're good for soutache. You've got the caramel shell. Oh, they look like Caramac, don't they? And a little bit of... How about a gemstone that rewrote the history books? Because when it was discovered, when the scientists looked at its crystal structure, impossible. It dated back further than they realized the Earth did. Unbelievable. Now, this gemstone is totally natural. This gemstone must never ever be mistaken for cubic zirconia. This gemstone is often mistaken for a diamond. And look at the sparkle. I give to you zircon graduated natural nuggets 3x2 to 9x4 on a 16 centimetre strand, possibly one of the most important gemstones of our time. Citrine and shell. Now, I really wish I had time to gush over that zircon more because it really deserves it. You've got the citrine, you've got the caramel shell. What if I was to tell you all of this was going under £15? You'd be gobsmacked. Well, wait till I show you where the price is going. All of this for just you. That's utter lunacy. Look at Linda's face. You do realise there's zircon, right? Kirsty said she's sprinkling a little bit of late show magic onto the next 10 minutes. Linda,
Better than late show.
Somebody get Linda a whiskey.
No, I'll just have that bundle. That'll sort me. That's fine.
Zircon is so sparkly.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. How often can you say you've got zircon in your collection? I haven't got any.
Right, we've got to move on because we've got limited stock. It looks like it's about to sell out, and this is how we're going to have to roll for the next 10 minutes. We're going to give you deals like the one you're seeing right now. You need to keep your phone in your hand. You need to be on the fingertips. Ready? That was you being on the computer, by the way. Now, number 3, I have got mesh for you, which I'm absolutely excited about. Now, this is black mesh, and because it's makeup, it's wire, it's incredible to manipulate. If you've never seen mesh, go and check out our website. Gemma Crow is a genius at it. She did that mesh rose. We have workshops just about mesh. This is the new style mesh, which we stand behind the quality. We think it's better quality than the stuff we used to have, and it comes in a little pot. You've got a meter of it. Now, I'm also going to give you some very elegant black strands as well. You get 3 of these for the price. Are you mad? Are you mad? This is very Art Deco. Do you know what? I want to use these as my curtain tie backs because I've seen them in a nice department store. Nearly said it then. I had to pay per. Sorry, I went a bit high pitch. Per curtain tie back, 30 quid.
Absolutely.
Are you mad?
You buy them with the tassels on as well. You can put another 30 on.
I've got the tassels here. Got the tassels.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take these home. Mia's bedroom's gonna look amazing tomorrow. And you know what? She's got 1 curtain in a little window and then the 2 normal curtains. Perfect. That'll stop that pesky window cleaner. Look at these 3 strands of, by the way, black onyx. Isn't it the gemstone? If you ask somebody to say, name a black gemstone, don't they say black onyx straight away? How many vintage pieces? If you walk into any antique jewellers, I reckon you'll find black onyx. I reckon you'll find it with silver and gold at a huge price tag. Look how shiny, like a billiard ball this is, and that's the joy of black onyx. Some black gemstones give us stripes and sparkles. Black onyx gives us gloss. Don't forget, you're getting the addition of the mesh as well. The black onyx are 70 carats and they're 10 by 4 to 13 by 6, so they're slightly graduated. This is oh no, they're not, they're rice beads. Yeah, they're graduated rice beads, 10 by 4 to 13 by 6. Perfect for making poppies. And we were thinking about rice bead centres for ours earlier, Linda, having a old chin wag about poppies. Perfect for that, perfect for flower petals as well. Bit of soutache perhaps with your beaded chains. EEG C63, I've got to be really, really quick because we want to give you a deal and a half. 3 wonderful strands. Go on, tell me how much they are. Glad I didn't buy those curtain tie bags now. £11.95. It could be home embellishments. It could be your candle embellishments. If you're into candle craft, you'll like putting these with it. If you are into making gorgeous jewellery, you know that this is a fantastic deal with the mesh as well, all for £11.95. That's 3 strands of onyx and the mesh, £11.95, one of 2 ways in which you can come shopping with us here at Jewellery Maker. On the phone lines, it's 0800 644 655. It's a free phone number if you're calling from your UK landline. You can get Webby with us, all the W's.jewellerymaker.com, and extended money back guarantee until the 31st of January next year makes this even more delightful. We love you. Think about, I can see those flowers, can you? Silver head pins makes it very Thomas Sabo, very Links of London, very Pandora, silver and black, isn't it?
Yeah, that necklace that was on the Wall of Fame earlier, the one that like Sheila's, with the choker
Sheila Denning.
and that there. You can use the mesh for the choker to sort of frill it up a little bit.
Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, you mean the Downton one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Gorgeous. £11.95. Make sure you're checking out baskets, my darlings. Now, Kirstarino. Whew. I tell you what, she's making me go faster, faster, faster. Whew. What box number? Oh, are you gonna really do a crate? Oh, I love this. Do you love silver moonstone?
Oh, I adore moonstone. I absolutely adore it. I'm totally and utterly in awe of it.
This reminds me of the song Moon River.
Look at it, isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, I love that. Mia's never seen it. I'm going to make her watch it this weekend. Oh, look at this. Moon River. Huckleberry friend. I do that mum thing. When you become a mum, you lose the ability to remember words to songs. Yeah, we hum. Ollie's just said dads make up their own words. Yeah, they do. They don't make any relevance to the song. Look at these pearls with, oh,
wow. Oh, I like that.
Look at that.
Oh, I do like that. It's beautiful.
I just want them. I want them.
Beautiful.
Look, are you ready? You know we keep talking about big rounds to make the... You missed the face. Like that.
Oh my word, that's a kick, that is, isn't it? That's beautiful.
Could you see that sparkle?
That's beautiful. I want to make that jewellery. I want to do that. Oh, it's stunning. Oh, I love that.
Isn't it though? Isn't it though?
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. Oh gosh, can you imagine on a steel grey dress? Oh yes.
Bit of mohair. I'm obsessed with mohair.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm thinking twin sets, darling. I'm thinking teardrop earrings and one
stunning.
pendant drop.
It's just stunning. That's agate at its best. I thought that was lab when you first picked it up.
Oh my good grey skies. By the power of grey skies. I'm just looking at this and thinking it's elegant, it's sophisticated. I'm thinking about you, Linda, when I'm seeing these.
No, it's just right up my street, isn't it? I love self-coloured gemstones together in one piece as well, and they work just so brilliantly.
They're all different tones,
absolutely
of the same
brilliant,
colour.
just brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. I just want them. I need them. You have to put them away quick, otherwise I'm going to come over and
I can't. I love them too. Oh, Kirsty is going to do some crazy price tag again. This is, the word is sparkle and elegance and sophistication and need and want and gotta have. Get yourself on the phone line if you need, want, gotta have this bundle. I know I do. Are you ready for an uber low price tag? Not for the first time today either. Good gracious me, they're only $16.95. The huge rounds, could I put these in the koala focal points of my soutache? Would this be a good one? For the big rounds?
The big ones are probably just a smidge bit too round for soutache, but you could certainly use them to link the elements to, couldn't you? Have that as the...
Leading up to the dinner.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Shambhala style bracelets, big tip.
Yes.
They're just individual pendants though, Linda, as well, aren't they?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the little 4mm pearls would be great in soutache, without a doubt. And the moonstone. The
moonstone's amazing. Yeah. I mean, the quality we're seeing here. I just want to show you each individual gemstone, because here is a very Audrey strand. I mean, can you imagine that around your neckline? Very Jacqueline Onassis.
Oh, beautiful.
Looks great, just as a stretchy, 2 stretches would be awesome, wouldn't they? Then I'm going to show you, I just need to show you the moonstone. This is why we love moonstone. Look at that Sheila. There are queues on the phone lines. You are enjoying the fact that it's just one P&P all day long, and that you've got the extended money back guarantee. You're paying just $16.95 for 3 glorious additions to your stash. Well done. In all the usual ways, come shopping with us. Use your debit card or your credit card, actually. You can use either. Now, let's give you an extended money back guarantee as well. I keep going to say 30 days. By the way, I've been sort of channel hopping as you do, and noticing that our money back guarantee is already, Linda, very good in comparison. A lot of them are 14 days.
Yeah, that's correct actually, yeah.
Now, and our phone number's free. Our P&P's only $2.95. Don't anybody tell Steve. Nobody tell Steve.
Don't disillusion him.
Do not tell Paula or Steve. Now, this is very, very girly. It's reminding me of my friends back in Cheltenham. Do you know there's going to be, just as I move out, they're doing an only way is Essex, but in Cheltenham it's called the Cheltonians. How perfect would I have been?
Absolutely perfect, you would, Jen.
What would all right, babbers? Instead of shut up. And instead of well gel, that is well lush. Look at this. It's not Gert, that's the forest. I've told you. Now, do you know what I'm thinking here? Christenings. Or if one of your friends is about to have a baby, or maybe it's their daughter, and you don't know if it's a girl or a boy, like in the Cleary household at the moment, we're not sure if my sister's baby is a girl or a boy. We'll find out next week. They couldn't tell with Mia, but I said, well, I'll have a girl then. If you can't give me either, I'll have a girl. And I bought everything pink. And my mum kept saying to me, this child could be a boy, Jenny. And I went, boys like pink, boys like dresses. This one word, boys like being called Mia. But it was going to be Lola, actually, right until I had her, and I went, she ain't no Lola. Look at this, a trio of gorgeous little trinkets, whether it's for that little prince and imagine if you got twins. Well, you don't have to imagine that, do you, Linda?
I've got 'em. Yeah, absolutely. They would definitely fight over that.
What if you had a prince and a princess?
Well, you got blue and pink, haven't
exactly,
you?
that's what I'm saying. It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Can you do little dummy change? You don't have glasses chains. Wouldn't that be cute? You've got to be careful with babies stuff, obviously.
Yes, you
that's the only thing. Make sure they're
don't
fully
let you get
supervised.
yourself too carried away, Jen.
Yeah, no, I won't. It's amazing that I've got 2 children, actually, isn't it, sometimes? Now, you have got such sparkle. Now, this really is perfect for Soutache. This really is perfect for your beady beads. This really is perfect for your Christmas presents, your best friend, your best friend's daughter, your niece, and your nephew. Oh, don't you love spoiling them and giving them the sweets that they used to give to your children? Or revenge for my sister. Why is my child sticky? Because I've rolled it in sweets. All of these gorgeous gemstones, twist them together, put them in charm bracelets. They are just so cute. And think about what you're creating for Christmas, or indeed your Christmas tree. A lot of people going blue and silver for Christmas, so these would be perfect. Look how sparkly the clear quartz are, like stars. Are you ready to try us out? GIG C40 is your item code. The blue quartz is 6 mil, the clear is 8, and the rose quartz is 4 mil. That's rose quartz. Look at the colour. All of this for £12.95. I like that price tag. I like these gemstones a lot. Linda, what would you do with this bundle?
Well, to be honest with you, I was just thinking about that. I'd do a completely random beaded bead necklace with them, and just sort of do all the beaded beads in the blues, the pinks, and the clears, and have those the blue in the middle, have the clear and the pink either side, and then go up the side in blue, pink, clear, blue, pink, clear. That's a necklace made in my head.
You've got all these twists. Would you be able to sort of groove in your wire, your fine wire around those twists?
0.25, perhaps even a fork. Yeah, certainly.
I quite like that idea of caging it around the twists.
Yeah, or just have the bead in the middle, wire it through, make a larger cage, but wire through the bead as well, so that the bead is sitting in that larger cage. That would look great, wouldn't it, with those?
You could do loads of beaded cages with these, couldn't you?
Yep.
We had a lady on, what was her name? The one from Liverpool, that really pretty lady who did...
yes, on Sunday.
She caged a bead, didn't she, with little gemstones? It looked amazing.
Yes, she did. She did.
What was her name?
Oh, gosh.
This will annoy me all day now, because I know... No, it wasn't Andrina. It was somebody's name from here. Could have been Laura. Wasn't Laura. What was it? I can't remember. It wasn't Ryan. Have a look. Oh, £12. And anyway, she caged her beads, and they were wonderful. That's really got to me now, because I can't remember what her name was. Now we've got more incredible. These are nighttime deals, I'm telling you. Don't forget, Ed is on at 5. It's a big thank you for voting for us for all those awards. Let's give to you some eye pins. You can't live without eye pins, can you, Linda?
No, definitely not.
What do you use eye pins for?
I use them for everything. I mean, I use them in every conceivable jewellery piece that you can possibly make. Probably what jumps off the tongue straight away are earrings. That's the first thing, isn't it? That you think, well, that's an earring made if you've got 2 eye pins and a couple of gemstones, you're done.
I've got I have the most random use for this the other day, and I shall tell you, the zip broke on Mia's riding boots. and we couldn't pull the zip up. So I opened up an eye pin and I pulled it from that and it worked. I was like, yes. And I went, and there's sterling silver, Mia. She was like, whatever. Yeah. That's how much of a princess you are. You use silver just to pull up your boots with. Look at this. She looked at me like I was an alien. These are perfect for earrings. You saw how Linda did the demo. Like, look at all these eye pins, you need them. Now they're sterling silver, so you can make your earrings out of these. You could do, you know what my favorite thing is? Rosary linking, and these are so perfect for rosary linking. You can do a lovely section of about that much. I wish I knew what an inch looked like. And then you do another eye the other end, and you do loads of those, and you link them all up together, and then you've got the most beautiful rosary linking, maybe over the head neck. Actually, I'm going to do that. Do you know what? These are going to be perfect with the amethyst because they're top drilled. You run them through here. Now this is the easiest way to make a pendant. Run them through here, okay? You put the eye on one side, then you make your own loop on the other. You could probably cut that in half and use it twice over. If not, keep the other bit. And you just put it on the silver chain or the rose gold chain. Easy, easy. Can you believe how easy a head pin or an eye pin makes your life? Just, oh, what if so many of us are creating charm bracelets for Christmas, aren't we? And I do love the idea. I think I'm going to do this for my mum. Hope she's not watching. What time is it? It is cup of soup o'clock. Now, you could be thinking about making a charm bracelet. Mum, if you're listening, go out. She's deaf as a post anyway. She won't be listening. So you could do a charm bracelet. Now what I want to do is my birthstone on it, my two sisters' birthstones, my brothers, then all the grandchildren. Now loads of you, think about how, and you could actually say, because we'd have all those gemstones on that bracelet, and that would be beautiful for my mum, wouldn't it?
Fantastic for mum, any mum, yeah, definitely.
I'd love that, and all her grandchildren, she's going to have 4 grandchildren soon.
Yep, and then just leave a few links on for future ones.
Absolutely. Well, she won't be getting them from me, and it's unlikely with my brother. LQGC43 is your item code. Now, there are queues. There's a 4-minute queue on the phone lines for these. The deal is that ridiculous. Now, when you see deals like this, you know you need eye pins. You want them, yes, but actually it's more, I need them for this, I need them for that. I want them in sterling silver. Sterling silver is the choice. It's not always what's available, but it is the choice. Are you ready for another wonderful price tag? Unbelievable that you are getting such incredible value. You have 120. 120, I missed out that 20. Don't forget the 20. You have got, you can double them up. I tell you, little, more, because if you use the sapphire, more than double. I'm not sure if the sapphire would go through there actually because it's so delicate, but try it. Would it, Linda, would it? It might, but I'm just saying, if you had a skinnier gemstones like the Biwa pearls or something like that, fantastic. Now I've got to let you know there are approaching 4 minutes on the queues on the phone lines. If you're on the phone lines, you should be successful. Half the stock has gone and been allocated at $10.95. It's not blinking surprising. That for 120 sterling silver eye pins. They're 25 mil. They're sterling silver. 120 at this price tag. Incredible. There's still lots of you stacking up on the phone lines. I've got to encourage you to... How many people have multi-bought? Everyone's just gone, multi-buyers. Oh my gosh. It's Christmas craziness going on. Multi-buying your essentials is definitely recommended. Right before Christmas. Unbelievable. We haven't got long, have we? I said that to Max this morning on the phone. Not long till Christmas. Oh, Cass, don't you love it when I get all 120 out? Yeah. Spread them out. All of that.
Best part of the day.
It's going to take you 120 seconds to put those away now. Or longer, because it's a little bag. And a lot of eye pins. There you go, my darling. Don't you enjoy your time with me?
I do.
You do. Your skin looks beautiful today. Have you used a new cream? Oh. There's a big queue on the phone lines. There are stacks of you. Can I just say, we've only got about 20% of the stock remaining now, which isn't a lot. So we're only on that for a couple of minutes and almost sold out. Now, yes, you only pay 1 P&P, and yes, even for your findings, you're going to get the extended money back guarantee from now until, listen to this, the 31st of January, 2014. I didn't even realise 2014 was upon us. I thought, I'll never be alive in 2014, but I am gonna be, hopefully. Here's hoping. You know when you're like 8 and you're never going to get to 30 because that's ancient, and then you get to it and you're like, Anyway, let's, what is it? Box 2? You can't. Not for these. You know what to do, Cass, because you know what she's, look at her little face. Oh God, she's going to get all these out. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, hang on. I've never seen this. Look at what, is this new? Have you seen this one, Cass? No. You've never had the pleasure of picking up these after me, have you? Look at that colour, Linda.
I haven't seen those neither.
Oh my gosh, the colour. Sarah Elvin, step back, you can't have them yet. This would be one, Sarah Elvin, who is waiting in the
wings
at stage left. She's waiting there because, could you Kumahimo with these? Because she's going to be on at 1. Kumahimo, the little chips, look.
Oh, yes, definitely.
That's what she's after. She wants these. Kumahimo, geometric beading perhaps. Oh, wow. Oh, what a gift. Sarah Elvin's husband, if you are watching, this is the gift. I got one of these tubes out and it went, it was literally, I think I had about 4 or 5 strands in the one, isn't it? Is it 5 strands in the one? You've been there, Sarah, when we've done that, haven't you?
Yeah, there's tons.
Tons. Now, Linda, you've got a non-nugget one though, Cass, so that will go, this will go even further. Linda, the colours, talk to me, baby.
Beautiful. I mean, places like we don't see a lot of anyway.
No.
And it's the most delicate of greens. You love your greens, don't you? It's the most delicate of greens.
I love them.
It's I can't quite
so refreshing.
find my comparison in my head of the colour of it.
Peeled
it's almost
grape.
like a grape skin, the inside of a grape. Exactly, exactly the inside.
Pinot Grigio.
Yes.
Cold,
yeah, I know
really
that.
cold.
I know that colour. Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
Absolutely superb. Again, a high-end gemstone with the chains that we've been selling today as well. Match made in heaven. And the apatite, well, say no more about apatite. It is the most glorious, glorious holiday sea blue, isn't it? You know, it's that Greek ocean blue for me.
Oliver just said Indian Ocean, Greek
beautiful.
Ocean,
Yeah,
lagoons,
white houses, you know, Santorini blues and that. It's just absolutely glorious.
Take us there. Take us there.
Yeah, just buy the gemstones, you'll be there.
Do you know?
Much
I
more
do get that.
cheaply.
I think about.
Yeah.
I think about these things. What's my inspiration here? And it's things like a tropical scene. Here, a lagoon. And I've been to a lagoon, 2 lagoons, one in Greece, and I've been to one in Thailand. And when I go there, I'm in paradise. And then I start jewellery making accordingly and do that. Take advantage of your settings and your scenery. The deluxe gem selection, 350 carats in each. You've got prasiolites and apatite. You lucky, lucky, lucky jewellery makers. I'm so jealous. For just, should be so much more, almost double that price. I get $24.95 for both. Your gemstones are going to go on and on and on and on. Think about if you are in love with the Kumahimo that's going on right now, all that beading that's out there. If you're bead weaving, if you love all of that, then this is for you. Look at the texture. Unbelievable. I want to get me bead weaving loom out, and I know Sarah Elvin loves that as well. Incredible, incredible deal. Order this today if you've got Mark's Chip and Nugget DVD. This is what Lucy does to baby Charlie while she's jewellery making. Oh, I've just undone them and they've gone poof. Oh, Cass hates me yet again. She's going to 101 reasons why I hate Jenny Cleary. This is another one that's going to go on there. Sorry, it's more like 1001. $24.95, 2 wonderful tubes. They look brilliant wrapped up under the Christmas tree, and whoever gets them might think they're getting a Toblerone.
That's true.
And then they're going to be even more pleased. They'll be like, how dare she have got me a chocolate bar? Actually, that could have a negative effect on your present, though. So just to watch that. Box 9. Now, Kirsty, your little girl's just started jewellery making. Is she singing the castanet song? You know it? Sound of the castanets. She doesn't know the right tune. I'm going to have to teach you your Jolly Phonics. I used to get really into that. Really into that at school. Max used to love it. It was back in the day before they get embarrassed by you. Yeah. You know, they're like, yeah, my mum knows Jolly Phonics, brilliant. And now it's like, if you sing those songs again, I'll disown you. Now, my little boy had a football injury last night. Ice pack on the sofa. Oh my gosh, these are all Chandy beads. They're beautiful. Oh, they're oh my gosh, stop everything. If you bought the rose gold chain, you know what to do. Hang on a minute, let me think about this. Hang on, would you just put one on or not? I'm overcomplicating this. But I might want two. Might want to stack them. These are solid sterling silver with rose gold. Oh, I love that. I'm sorry, but doesn't that look like something you've just bought from a jeweller's? Would you agree with me? That looks like something. Would my snaky charm bracelet go through there? I reckon it would. You know the snaky charm bracelet. You know what I'm talking about. Then you've got, look at these gold ones. Oh my gosh. That looks like I've bought it from a jeweller's, don't you think? How clever. Then you've got what I think look like, have you ever had to look at the label of a woolen item? That's the little sign for wool, isn't it? All that silver, all entwined into each other. Just fantastic. You've got to love what you're seeing here. You get the gold on sterling silver rope edge barrel spacers. Those are 5x4, and I'm going to give you 5 of those. You've got your sterling silver triple knot large spacers. Those are 10mm, 3 of those. And your rose gold sterling silver detailed edges, 8.5. You love, you want, you gotta have FVGC78. I love this. I love them. How much is it sterling silver? It's going to be expensive, right? Are you mad? She's pigs in space, that girl. Absolutely insane. £11.95. I'll take 2. I'm going to get 2. I am. I think I'm going to. Seriously, if I bought 2 of the chain, that's 2 wonderful presents. Then I'm going to hold back the charms as extra ones. That's just over. That is just crazy. I love it. What if you were doing bracelets? What did Linda say? 3 bracelets out of each one. Perfect. You and your 2 besties or your sisters. These sterling silvers are perfect. That is. Do you know what? Hang on a minute. I can't get, look, if you just put, sorry, that, look how gorgeous that is. I mean, look at that. Absolutely. I cannot believe you could almost make that stay there. I cannot believe, I like that up like that. That's a beautiful, I know exactly what designer I'm thinking about. Are you thinking about that designer too? Aren't we naughty? Are you doing what I'm doing? Like my Janelle findings. Ooh, £11.95, very popular indeed. I'm sorry, but the rose gold the rose gold chain has sold out. Good grief. Good griefies. Which box number did I get those from? I got it. Now, we've got some text messages, have we? Is that what you wanted to read out? No. No time for that. We're going to go over to the lovely Linda and have a look at the things that she's designed today. Very much inspired by strawberry scented tissues today, the whole crew, weren't we?
We were, certainly were. Up my sleeve.
No, oh my gosh. That is beautiful.
That smoky quartz looks lovely with gold, doesn't it? It really does. Look
I love it.
Gold.
I love it.
Yeah, I'd finish it off by going around the shank of it a little bit more, but you can see the effect of that.
It's so Gucci.
It's so nice, isn't it? That faceted
so
cut.
Cartier, yeah.
Sits quite nicely, doesn't it? In there, yeah, it's lovely.
I love this.
The whole bundle is stunning.
Your class
stunning.
and your elegance is just shining through this.
Is it?
It really is, because you are a very classy lady.
Well,
you're looking at the ring, yeah. That's what we're looking at. You're very classy.
I do like sort of sophisticated.
I'll put it here.
But then actually, I do like fun jewellery as well. So,
isn't that gorgeous? Our camera decided it wasn't going to zoom. Sort it out, Chloe.
Chloe will make it work.
Isn't that gorgeous? It's just stunning. Just stunning. It's all right. We got overheady. We're fine. Chloe's all right now. There we are. Now we have got some beautiful earrings. Oh, I feel like I'm in one of those high-end jewellers.
That bronzite is absolutely amazing, isn't it? Every single solitary drop is just poured with molten gold.
Oh, molten gold.
It is. Like exactly what it looks like.
Dipping our toe into that luxury.
Oh, yes.
Oh, la la. Have a look.
Very simple chainmail. Just starting that journey, but very, very, very simple.
Look at you with the chainmail.
Yeah, very simple, just 2-in-1, but
that's the one I can do.
Yeah, that's the one I don't get mixed up with at the minute. Again, the gold against Tiger's Eye is superb.
It is, isn't it?
Wrong.
It's got that air of elegance about it. But again, Tiger's Eye, I think people are drawn to, and they know it, don't they? They know it.
Yeah.
Being told to put the ring back. Now look at what you've done. You've done the bows. You've done bottom to bottom and tip to tip.
Yeah, like little bow shapes, just going up through the neckline, because they are so pretty. But I've used the smoky quartz, the bronzite, and the Tiger's Eye in that particular necklace, so it just shows it works all together. So don't exactly see it as a bundle, as a stash getter. You know, see it as a piece that you can use all 3 strands together, without a doubt.
I love it. Now, have a look at this. It's like a bunch of grapes at the bottom.
Yeah, I thought I'd just sort of use that. I'd do a little bit more work probably on that Tiger's Eye drop. But that's just the tiara technique, showing that you can use it really. I've done another necklace for Monday using that sort of similar technique, and it really, really does work on as a pendant drop.
Isn't that gorgeous? Just striking. We've got our Vicky Carr coming up in a minute for you. All right, Pet. You all right?
Aye.
How's it going? All right?
I got down pit.
I don't know what that means. Something about going down a pit. Go and tell Jeff I'll be down a Biker Grove in a minute. You never even watched it. She ain't true, Geordie. You ain't true. You ain't authentic.
I ain't no Geordie.
You ain't no Geordie. I like your shoes though. Woohoo! Give me them boots. Check those little babies out. Where'd you get them from?
Shop.
Leave them in the dressing room. Now, we got Sarah coming up with a Kuma Hemo, which was just, honestly, she's amazing, as you know. Preview at Channel 50 is Miss It, Miss Out. Linda and I will be back with you on Monday together. You'll be overjoyed at that, darling, won't you?
Can't wait.
She's overjoyed. Now you need to be checking out baskets for anything that you have got in baskets. We're having a wonderful show. Channel 50 tonight at 5 o'clock. We are live on Freeview and on Sky. All that's left for Linda and I to say is a great big goodbye, and enjoy your weekend, and enjoy our Vicky Carr coming up for you after this.